Welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. This is Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call. I am joined tonight by Braden Kronline, the OSN and WMOM technical engineer, as well as Julia Habman, our OSN camerawoman. Tonight, the Orioles in a boys JV varsity doubleheader from Whitehall. The first time we have been back here since the miraculous shot by Braden Porter on the 25th of February, 2020, and Ludington defeated Whitehall that night 48-47. It was an incredible night for the Porter brothers as Braden Porter hit that 60-footer at the buzzer to give the Orioles that thrilling victory. Peyton Lacombe had 25 points that night. And in the JV game, Cohen Porter, Braden's younger brother, hit a long shot to force that game to overtime, which Ludington would win as well. That was the 25th of February, 2020. Last year, the Orioles beat Whitehall at Hawley. That was on February 24th, 2021 by the score of 62-48. The Orioles and the Vikings. And next year, these two teams, these two schools will be conference opponents. They'll both be in the large division of the West Michigan Conference. Ludington, Whitehall, Montague, Muskegon, Oak Ridge, Fremont, Manistee, and Muskegon, Orchard View in the big conference, the big division of the West Michigan Conference. The smaller conference teams, Mason County Central, Holton, Hesperia, North Muskegon, Shelby, Ravenna, and Hart. That'll be the West Michigan Conference next year. 14 teams, 2 7-team conferences. Getting ready for JV action here, the Orioles and the Vikings. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also, we want to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment. 231-398-7463. An interesting matchup here tonight in the varsity game. Ludington 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. They got one game remaining. That's against Muskegon Heights in conference play. That'll be at Hawley on Friday. It'll also be the Orioles' final regular season and their final home game at Hawley Gym as tournament play opens up soon, and that district tournament will be held in Manistee. Now, the girls will be playing at Hawley in their district. But Ludington, currently 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. They have won the division outright. The best Heights can do is to defeat Ludington on Friday and finish one game back. Now, in the West Michigan Conference, currently Whitehall is the leader. They have 9 wins, 3 losses. They're one game ahead of the Ravenna Bulldogs, who are 8-4. Getting set for the tip right now. And we thank House of Flavors Manufacturing and PM Builders. And taking a look at the starting lineups. First for the Whitehall Vikings, who are coached by Marcello Conklin. Starting at the guards, number 0, Kamar Reddy, he is a sophomore. Number 20, Trannon Ayler, he's a sophomore. And number 21, Finn Mueller, and he is a freshman. Starting forwards for Whitehall, number 5, Everett Napier, a sophomore. And number 23, Noah Meinert, and he is a sophomore. For the Orioles, coached by Jamie Sycon. And Ludington controls the tip. Starting for the Orioles, at the guards, number 3, Ryan Kandelek, number 23, Joe Benz, and number 30, Robbie Killips. Starting forwards, 55, William Richardson, and number 12, Daniel Ramirez, all sophomores. And here we go, Ludington with the basketball. The Orioles controlled the tip. No score yet. We're 20 seconds into the game. Ludington in the dark jerseys, Whitehall in the white jerseys. So there's a shot put up, no good there by Joe Benz. Rebound to the Vikings. And now almost a steal there by Ryan Kandelek. Whitehall, though, with the ball and on the attack. That's Noah Meinert. His shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound, no good. The second attempt was put up by Trannon Ayler. And here come the Orioles. Joe Benz with it. Again, Ludington in those black jerseys. Orange lettering numerals trimmed in white. And there's a three-pointer for Robbie Killips. first points of this ball game. Ludington out on top 3-0. 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Oriole defense, they just forced Whitehall into an over and back violation right there. 6:55 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 3-0. Orioles just forced a Whitehall turnover. Benz gets the ball into Killips. Killips is guarded by the Vikings' Trannon Ayler. Killips now over to Kandelek. Kandelek still with it. Now he'll give it up to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez on the dribble drive. Nice fake. Shot up. Overlaid it. No good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 23. That's Noah Meinert. Meinert now. Finn Mueller. Shot on the way. No good there by Trannon Ayler. Rebound to the O's William Richardson. And he gets it ahead now to Robbie Killips. Killips will dish it to Benz. Now to Ramirez. He'll fake the three, lose the ball, get it back, and give it to Benz. Now back to Ramirez. Ramirez to Kandelek. Back to Benz. There was a three-pointer up. No good there by Robbie Killips. Rebound Benz, and he'll give it back to Ramirez. Ramirez tripped up, and a foul called on the Vikings number 0, Kamar Reddy. 5:55 to go, opening quarter. Ludington up 3-0. Robbie Killips with the basketball. Killips now to Ramirez. He'll give it up to Kandelek. Kandelek bends. They'll swing it around to Killips. Now Killips over to Kandelek. Nice move by Kandelek. Shot up, in and out, no good. Nifty move there by Ryan Kandelek. Couldn't get the basket to go. Ludington up 3-0, 5:30 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball, Trannon Ayler. Ayler now, Everett Napier. His shot up, no good. Rebound to William Richardson. He'll outlet it now to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez over to Joe Benz. Benz now, Killips. Killips still with it. Benz, his shot on the way. Good! Joe Benz with a three-pointer, and Ludington up 6-0. Now there's a steal. Ramirez with it now for the Orioles. Ramirez, nice move, and he'll get the basket. Daniel Ramirez with the steal and the basket. Ludington with another steal. The Orioles are up 8-0. Benz with it. Benz now to Killips. Killips, he'll let it go. No good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 20, Trannon Ayler. There's a shot up and good. Basket by Trannon Ayler, and Whitehall on the board. Ludington 8, Whitehall 2. Robbie Killips with another three. Ludington now up 11-2. There, I got my score sheet straight now. All right, there's a shot missed. Rebound up and in for the Vikings, number 23, Noah Meinert. Ludington 11, Whitehall 4, 3:53 to go in this opening quarter. Killips over to Kandelek, now to Ramirez. 3 so far for the Orioles, 2 by Killips, 1 by Benz. They're up 11-4. Killips now, he'll dish it to Benz. His shot up, no good, left it short. Richardson with the rebound. He'll dish it now to Kandelek. Ramirez to Richardson. Little baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, and with it, number 23, Noah Meinert. Meinert now will give it up Finn Mueller. Kamar Reddy with it now. 3:13 to go. Opening quarter, Ludington 11, Whitehall 4. Kamar Reddy, his shot, good. Three-pointer there for Kamar Reddy. Ludington 11, Whitehall 7. 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. Killips loses the ball, and there's a steal by Kamar Reddy. Reddy will go in for the layup. Oriole lead cut to 2 now. Ludington 11, Whitehall 9. Richardson, nice pass from Killips. Shot no good. Rebound no good. Left both shots short. And the rebound to the Vikings, number 23, Noah Meinert. Kamar Reddy with the ball now. Ready, guarded there by Ryan Kandelek. Ready will take, oh, nice steal. Oh, maybe a little bit too nice on that steal right there, as Kandelek will be called for the foul. Ludington up 11-9, 2:21 to go in the opening quarter. Into the game for Whitehall, number 24, that's DJ Jameson. And on the floor for the Orioles, number 21, Jack Stidham. And also reporting in number 32, Luke Hackert. And number 11, Derek Dunsel. 2:21 to go, opening quarter, JV boys basketball, Ludington 11, Whitehall 9. Again, these teams will be conference opponents next season as Ludington moves into the West Michigan Conference. Jameson with it. Over to Everett Napier. Napier back to Jameson. Now to Muller. There's a shot up and in. We got a tie game. Give the basket to the Vikings, number 21, Finn Mueller. 1:46 to go. The Orioles and the Vikings tied up at 11 apiece. There's a nice pass, and getting the basket right there for the Orioles, number 12, Daniel Ramirez. Ludington with the steal now. The Orioles lead 13-11. Ramirez with the steal and the basket. Nifty move there by Daniel Ramirez with the steal and the basket. He's got 6 points. Whitehall wants it, gets a timeout. 1:29 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington up 15-11. And we're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about one of our fantastic sponsors. And that sponsor I want to talk about is Crown & Cork. They will be opening on April 20th. And we want to send out congratulations to Brian and Linda Matson, the proprietors there, the owners of Crown & Cork, on a very successful opening season. Crown & Cork located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. And also one of their great features is dueling pianos. If you haven't got out to Crown & Cork yet, do that, folks. Great tasting food, great entertainment with dueling pianos, which last year they had once a month. And hopefully they continue that this year. Again, they'll be opening on April 20th. And we thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. All right, Ludington up. Boys JV basketball. The Orioles are up 15-11. 1:29 to go in this opening quarter. For the Orioles so far, 6 for Daniel Ramirez, 3 for Joe Benz, and 6 points for Robbie Killips. So 6 for Killips, 6 for Ramirez, and 3 for Benz. For Whitehall, 5 for Kamar Reddy, 2 for Trannon Ayler, 2 for Finn Muller, and 2 for Noah Meinert. Reddy with the ball for the Vikings. He'll get it in. Shot up, no good there by Meinert. Out of bounds. It'll remain with the Whitehall Vikings. 1:16 to go in the opening quarter. Into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Joe Benz. He will replace number 3, Ryan Kandelek. Whitehall will get the ball in, will give and go. The shot on the way, no good there by DJ Jameson. However, a long rebound to Kamar Reddy. Reddy will give the ball now to Everett Napier. Now to Lavarian Dean, who's checked into the lineup. There's a shot up, no good there. That shot was put up by Noah Meinert. Whitehall keeps it alive, out of bounds, and it will stay, or actually the ball will be with the Orioles now with 55 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. The Orioles with that 4-point lead, 15-11. Benz will get the ball into Hackert. Luke Hackert, he's at the free throw line, loses it, and coming up with it for the Vikings is DJ Jameson. Jameson guarded there by Jack Stidham. 38 seconds to go in this opening quarter. There's a deflection right there. But actually, a ball went to Lavarian Dean, and then he got it back to Noah Meinert, who drains the 3. Now the Orioles' lead is cut to 1 point. 5 points for Meinert in this first quarter. 17 seconds remain in the opening quarter. Benz to Hackert, back to Benz, goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Vikings. 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And reporting into the Oriole lineup will be number 40, Mike Nichols. Benz gets the ball into Ramirez. 9 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ramirez, nice move. He'll take it to the hoop, Euro step, and he draws the foul. 5.2 seconds to go. Ludington up 15-14. Two team fouls so far on Whitehall, just one on the Orioles. At the line, Daniel Ramirez shooting 2. First shot, good. 7 points in the opening quarter for Daniel Ramirez. Orioles with a 2-point lead, 16-14. Second shot, also good. 5 seconds to go. Ludington up 17-14. We're in the first quarter. Long shot off the glass, and at the end of one from Whitehall, JV boys basketball. Ludington 17, Whitehall 14. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Whitehall, 17-14 at the end of one. Ludington on top. Boys JV basketball action. Whitehall with the basketball to begin things here in the second quarter. Vikings on the attack with the ball, number 21, Finn Muller. And I apologize if I was getting his name mispronounced there in the first quarter. We're going to stick with Muller. I know I was called him Mueller a few times as well, too. So Ludington with the basketball. We're about 30 seconds, almost 30 seconds. Well, now we're 30 seconds into this second quarter. The Orioles with that 3-point lead. Ramirez, good! Daniel Ramirez from the far baseline tickles the twines with a 3-pointer. Now Ludington up 20-14. Ramirez having a big game. He had 8 points in the first quarter, and now he nails the 3. Whitehall with the ball. Now they lose it out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Ludington up 20-14. Into the Oriole lineup, number 55, William Richardson. Number 11, Derek Dunsel. Also number 3, Ryan Kandelek. And number 30, Robbie Killips. And they will join Daniel Ramirez, who stays on the court. 7:07 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 20-14. Killips with the ball. He'll give it now to Ramirez. Ramirez now to Kandelek. He'll hit Killips. Robbie Killips with the ball. Now he'll take the shot. Good! 3-pointer for Robbie Killips. Ludington red hot on those threes so far in this first half. That's 3 threes for Killips. He's got 9 points. And overall, the Orioles have hit 5 3-pointers. All right, Ludington up 23-14, 6:40 to go. There's a 3-point attempt up, no good there by Everett Napier. Rebound, Whitehall shot no good. Second attempt, no good. That was number 20. That was Trannon Ayler. And now here comes a 3-point attempt off the mark by Laverian Dean. Whitehall again. And the White Vikings would have at least 5 chances right there. And DJ Jamison gets the bucket. Orioles up 23-16. Derek Dunsel, he'll try a 3. In and out. Oh, good. Oh, Derek Dunsel got a friendly roll right there here in Whitehall. And he gets a 3-pointer and gets on the 3-point parade. And that is now 6 3-pointers for the Orioles in this opening half. 3 by Robbie Killips, 1 by Joe Benz, 1 by Daniel Ramirez, and 1 by Derek Dunsel. The Orioles are up by 10, 26-16. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Ramirez on the court with Richardson, Dunsel, Killips, and Kandelek. With the ball for the Vikings, number 21, Finn Muller. Noah Minert, Laverian Dean Back over to Minert now. They'll give it Muller. Whitehall doing a nice job swinging the basketball here. Orioles quick on the defense, so nice inside pass there. Give the bucket there to number 5, Everett Napier. His first points of the game. Ludington 26, Whitehall 18. Killips with it. Killips now to Kandelek. Nice move by Kandelek, and he's going to draw the foul, and he'll shoot 2. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 26, Whitehall 18. Front end of a JV boys, varsity boys doubleheader. Ryan Kandelek at the free throw line. First shot, good. That's Kandelek's first point of the game. Checking back into the to the Viking lineup, number 20, Trannon Ayler. Kandelek, second attempt, no good. Rebound to Everett Napier. Now DJ Jamison with it. Long three-pointer up, no good there. Another long rebound to the Vikings, though. Finn Muller with it. Muller will take the three and nail it. Got two teams here who are not shy about shooting the three. Ludington now up 27-21. Ramirez loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Whitehall basketball. 4:54 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles with a 27-21 lead. Ludington led 17-14 at the end of the first quarter. Whitehall in a hurry. We have a foul on the floor. And it will be called on the Orioles' William Richardson. 4:47 to go, second quarter. Whitehall will get the ball in. Shot no good. That shot was put up by Noah Minert. Minert now with it again. He just got the ball from Trannon Ayler. Now to Everett Napier. Napier loses the ball out of bounds. Ludington basketball. 4:34 to go in the opening half. Orioles with that 6-point lead, 27-21. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'd like to send a shout out to Benedict's Auto Center. Providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s, Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road, particularly of late with those slippery, weathery, wintry type conditions. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. And that's Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, one of our awesome sponsors. I know Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, they have been a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network from the very beginning. And we thank all of our great sponsors. We'd also like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. Ludington on the attack with the basketball. Dunsel, he'll give it now to Ramirez. Ramirez at the free throw line. Now he'll swing it over to Robbie Killips. Killips with dribble drive. Robbie Killips now, and he's going, oh, what a no-look pass right there to Richardson, who gets the bucket. Robbie Killips with a nifty assist right there. William Richardson gets the basket. Ludington up 29-21. I think Robbie Killips has been watching some game film of Pistol Pete Maravich. All right, Whitehall now on the attack. And now we're going to have a offensive foul called on Whitehall. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 23, Joe Benz, and number 21, Jack Stidham. Ludington 29, Whitehall 21, 3:51 to go in this opening half. Robbie Killips with the ball. Killips on the far baseline. Now he'll give it up. Kandelek will take the three. In and out, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, DJ Jamison. Jamison now ahead to Trannon Ayler. Ayler shot good. Whitehall got out on the fast break right there, and they executed it nicely. Ludington now up by 6, 29-23. Robbie Killips. Killips is guarded there by Everett Napier. Killips loses the ball, gets it back. Now he'll dish it to Kandelek. Candlelick to Benz. Joe Benz, shot up, overlaid it, rebound. Richardson, no good, but he's hacked, and he'll shoot 2. This will be our first coverage with the Ludington boys since the 4th of February when we were at Manistee for a girls-boys varsity doubleheader. Richardson's first free throw is good. I'd like to congratulate Coach Thad Shank and his Orioles on winning an outright Lakes 8 Conference Championship, the last year of the Lakes 8 Conference. Richardson's second shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Ben's come up with it. And now he'll give it to Hackert. Now to Killips. Robbie Killips. Killips still with it. And now he'll take the shot. Good. Robbie Killips in the lane right there, and he gets the basket. 11 points for Killips. Ludington up 32-23. Now there's a steal. Jack Stidham has it for the Orioles. 2:43 to go. Ahead to Killips. Killips crossed half court. Ball knocked away from him momentarily there by DJ Jamison. Killips regroups. Now he'll get the ball over to Benz. Benz, nice pass right there to Stidham. Stidham's pass finds its way to Robbie Killips, and he drains the 3. Woo! Robbie Killips, that is his 4th three-pointer of the first half. 14 points for Killips. Now there's a steal. The Orioles up 35-23. A steal for Joe Benz. Benz does a nice job, gets the basket. Joe Benz did a beautiful job there. He picked up his dribble and did the head fake. He got the Whitehall defender in the air. Then he drains the basket. Ludington now up 37-23. There's a steal for William Richardson. Over to Killips now. Killips will give it up to Luke Hackert. Luke Hackert now to Jack Stidham. Stidham to Killips. 1:45 to go. Robbie Killips. Now he'll be called for the travel. Mike Nichols checks into the Oriole lineup. We have a timeout on the floor. Ludington 37, Whitehall 23. It's a 30-second timeout, and we're going to step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Whitehall. I was just carrying on a conversation with the legendary Chris Speedy Lopez, the Orioles boys manager. We were talking about Five Guys, and he said he dreams about that. We ate there during the Round Ball Classic in Detroit. Speedy, Julia, Braden, and myself, and I just ate there the other night with my folks at Five Guys, and we really enjoyed that here in the Muskegon area. All right, back to action here. Got to get my mind off those delicious burgers and fries and milkshakes at Five Guys and get back to the basketball action here. We have a foul called on the Orioles. That's just the third team foul on Ludington. Whitehall's been whistled for 6 fouls. Ludington up 37-23, 1:33 to go in this opening half. Robbie Killips with the basketball. Excuse me, I blame my last. That foul was on Whitehall. So that last team foul on Whitehall, not on the Orioles. Okay, now 1:20 to go. We got a fight for the basketball. A jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. That was Benz, who was tied up there with the Vikings number 24, DJ Jamison. It's always good seeing Whitehall's varsity baseball coach when you get to Whitehall. Warren Zweigel, had a good chat with him prior to the start of this game. All right, Ludington will get the ball in. There's a steal, and stealing that ball for the Vikings was Lavarian Dean. Dean now, and DJ Jamison has it. They'll get it over on the wing. The shot up off the mark right there by Trenton Ayler. However, Whitehall gets it back. Another shot up and over the backboard right there. That shot was put up by Lavarian Dean. Okay, we've got some substitutions for the Orioles. Robbie Killips will take a seat on the bench. So you got Luke Hackert in there now, Daniel Ramirez, Mike Nichols, and there's a shot up, and it's good, and a foul. Getting the basket for Whitehall, number 23, Noah Meinert. Well, if this JV team appears to be the same as our varsity team, and Coach Shank said they get a lot of second and third and even sometimes fourth chance opportunities on the boards, and that's how they get the majority of their points. All right, the free throw no good there by Minert. Now here come the Orioles. 56 seconds to go. With it, Jack Stidham. Stidham now will dish it. Ramirez, he'll fake the three. Daniel Ramirez now to Joe Benz. Benz, Luke Hackert, now to Jack Stidham. Stidham loses it, and DJ Jamison has it for the Vikings. Jamison shot up, and no, the basket will not count. Foul committed before the act of shooting, but going to the nope, they said, okay, it was before the act of shooting, so you will not be going to the line right there. 38 seconds to go. Whitehall's basketball. Ludington leads 37-25. They'll get it in, and with it is Cranon Ayler. Now a fight for the ball. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow to Whitehall. On the court for the Orioles, you have Ramirez, Nichols, Stidham, Ramirez, and Kandelek. Whitehall will get the ball in. Here comes a three-point attempt up and off the mark there by DJ Jamison. But once again, Whitehall, the offensive rebound. Ludington has a 37-25 lead, but one thing that Whitehall has just been, now there's a pass out of bounds, it'll be Ludington basketball. Whitehall dominating the offensive boards, however, getting second and third, and some cases fourth and fifth chances on the offensive boards. Okay, Ludington with the ball now. Kandelek with it to Nichols. Back to Bent. Ramirez, three-pointer off the mark. 6 seconds to go. Whitehall on the attack. The Orioles up 37-25. Shot is up and no good. And there's the buzzer. And at the half from Whitehall and boys JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 37, the Whitehall Vikings 25. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Halftime of the boys JV basketball game. Ludington 37, Whitehall 25. I'd like to send a shout out to Jay Cortland, who's tuned in to this game, who's a big Montague fan. And he said, of course, Whitehall and Montague are arch rivals. And he was saying how excited he was to be tuned in to tonight's game. He said Ludington and Whitehall should be a good matchup. Also, a big shout out to 1974 Ludington Oriole All-State running back Greg Krupa, one of my first local sports role models, along with Steve Hull and Blake Fry. Greg Krupa lives down in Florida now. He's tuned in to the OSN tonight as well. The Orioles outscored the Vikings 20-11 in that second quarter after outscoring them 17-14 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Vikings, 5 points for Kamar Reddy, 2 points for Everett Napier, 4 points for Trannon Ayler, 5 for Finn Muller, 7 points for Noah Meinert, and 2 points for DJ Jameson. For the Orioles, a point for Ryan Kandelek, 3 for Derek Dunsel. Daniel Ramirez, a big first half. He had 6, 7, 8, 11 points. 5 for Joe Benz. Also a nice first half for Robbie Killips. He had 14 points in the opening half and 3 points for William Richardson. Again, Ludington up 37-25. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington up 37-25. We're going to step aside. When we return, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen with you, along with Braden Kronline and Julia Havman, the OSN sports team. Ludington up 37-25 at the half here in boys JV basketball action in Whitehall. Really enjoy coming down here to Whitehall. They really have a nice facility here. You walk into Whitehall, they have a Whitehall Athletic Sports Hall of Fame. They really take care of their athletes here at Whitehall, and it's very obvious when you walk in here and you see their Whitehall Sports Hall of Fame as you come into the doors here at this high school, which was built and went into use in 2004. So taking a look at the Vikings, their varsity this year, 11-5 overall, 9-3, currently leading the West Michigan Conference. Their victories this year have come against Fremont, North Muskegon, Montague Hart, Muskegon Oak Ridge, Mason County Central Ravenna, a second win against North Muskegon, also a win against Manistee, and a second win against Montague, and a second win against Hart. Their losses to Spring Lake, Ravenna, Allendale, Shelby, and most recently a tough loss that I'm sure was stinging. They lost to Muskegon Oak Ridge in overtime, 62-60. Ludington, 10-6 on the year in boys varsity basketball action. They are 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, coming off a very impressive victory over Muskegon Catholic when the Orioles were missing both Sunshine Schillinger and Peyton Lacombe. That was this last Friday down at Muskegon Catholic. The Orioles won that game 47-38 to win the Lakes 8 Conference outright, and they got some really good performances from Coach Shank was notably mentioning Cole Anthus, Dylan Eaton, and Levi Lehman all had really nice ball games down there, and they stepped up in the place of losing two of their teammates, both Peyton Lacombe and Sunshine Schillinger. We'd like to thank, again, Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, and also a shout out to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans, Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. And as well, Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And, of course, Urca's Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. It was nice coming in here tonight. I was over getting the starting lineups from Whitehall's JV coach, Marcello Conklin, as well as their varsity coach, Christian Subdon. And then I was over talking with the Orioles a bit, Coach Thad Shank, and all of a sudden I heard his familiar voice. I turned around, and it was Scott Peck. Scott Peck, a good guy who I've been working with on the SS Badger. Well, this will be my 18th year coming up, and he's been there all of that, and he's been there a few more than that. He is the senior helmsman, the wheelsman on the SS Badger. He's checking out tonight's game here at Whitehall between the Vikings and the Orioles. And with Scott, I looked up, I saw him, and the first thing I said was, big ship, more fun. Okay, we're ready to go here in the third quarter. Ludington with the basketball. They have a 37-25 lead. Robbie Killips with the ball. Killips will pick up his dribble, and now he'll give it to Ryan Kandelek. Kandelek in the paint, and he'll dish it now to Killips on the far baseline. Killips, Joe Benz. Benz now, Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez at the free throw line. Nice move. He'll take the shot. No good. Tough angle right there. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, William Richardson. 7:34 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 37-25. Ball will be inbounded by the Vikings' Everett Napier. Napier will get it in. Kamar ready. He'll take the shot. No good. Richardson fighting for it, loses it. It ends up in the hands of Trannon Ayler. His shot no good, but he's hacked, and he'll shoot 2. Two quick team fouls called on the Orioles. 7:24 to go in the third quarter. Ludington leads 37-25. Boys JV basketball. This is the front end of a JV Varsity Boys doubleheader here at Whitehall on this 23rd of February. First shot is up and in by the Vikings, Trannon Ayler. His second attempt is in and out, no good. Rebound to Daniel Ramirez. The Orioles with an 11-point lead, 37-26. Joe Benz with the ball. Benz was doing a little cherry picking right there. By the time he got the ball, Whitehall had closed. Now Whitehall forces an Oriole turnover. Trannon Ayler with it. Ayler still with it. He'll drive. No good. Ayler gets his own rebound, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Whitehall. 7:03 to go in the third quarter. Orioles up by 11, 37-26. Boys JV basketball action. Getting the ball in, Finn Muller. Muller, nice move there by Kamar Reddy. Shot no good. Daniel Ramirez with it for the Orioles. Ramirez Shot up, no good there by Benz. That was a three-point attempt. And now a foul on William Richardson, and that's the third team foul on the Orioles. 2 quick ones on Richardson. 6:47 left in the third. Ludington up 37-26. We're at Whitehall, home of the Vikings. Robbie Killips timed that perfectly and comes up with a steal, and now he's going to take the shot, and it's not going to count because he's called for a traveling violation. It was a nice steal there by Killips. He timed it just right. Gets the steal. However, he's called for the travel on his way to the hoop. 6:42 remaining in the third. Everett Napier will trigger the ball in for Whitehall. He'll get it in to Kamar Reddy. Now there's a fight for it. Ramirez steals it. Benz, nice pass right there to Killips. Robbie Killips now to Kandelek. He'll be called for the travel. Orioles with a case of happy feet here to begin the third quarter. 6:32 remaining in the third. Orioles led 17-14 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Vikings 20-11 in the second quarter to have that 37-25 lead at the break. Whitehall on the attack. Three-pointer up and in out, no good there. Shot put up by Whitehall's Noah Meinert. Benz with it now for the Orioles. Nice move by Joe Benz, and now he's going to draw the foul. And I believe that's going to be called on Kamar Reddy. Yes. Checking into the Whitehall lineup, number 24, DJ Jameson. Killips on the floor right now with Richardson, Benz, Kandelek, and Ramirez. He'll get it in to Ramirez. Ramirez now to Kandelek. Benz, Orioles will swing it around. Killips with it now. He'll give it to Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez in the paint. Tried to force it in there to Richardson, deflected, and ends up in the hands of Noah Meinert. Muller with it now. Finn Muller. There's a deflection, and Joe Benz with the steal. Benz to the hoop. He'll pick up his dribble right there, and Killips will take the shot. No good. Rebound to the Vikings. Everett Napier. Now Benz will get it back. He'll give it to Ramirez. Oh, what a play there by Ramirez with a little tap right there to Robbie Killips, who gets the basket. Give the assist right there to Daniel Ramirez. Ludington up 39-26. Whitehall back the other way. Shot no good. That shot was put up by Trannon Ayler, and here come the Orioles. 2-on-1 break here. They'll give it to Richardson. His shot blocked. Good defense right there by DJ Jameson. Jameson, he'll take the shot. Good. He kissed it off the glass right there. That's 4 points for Jameson. Ludington now leads 39-28. 4:48 to go in this third quarter. Killips will give it up down to Benz to Kandelek. Kandelek to Ramirez. Ramirez inside to Richardson, and he's going to be hammered right there on the foul. That foul will be called on the Vikings, number 24, DJ Jameson. Into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Derek Dunsel, along with number 21, Jack Stidham, and into the Whitehall lineup, number 4, Lavarian Dean. .435. Killips will get the ball in. Dunsel saves it to Benz. Nice move by Benz. Shot up, no good. Benz with the offensive rebound. Loses it, gets it back now. There's a shot put up by Stidham. Good. Jack Stidham with the basket. His first points of the game. Orioles lead 41-28. Now, good job by Killips there getting back there. Deflects the ball out of bounds. It will be Whitehall basketball. 4:16 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 41-28. Vikings will get the ball in. Shot no good right there. We have an offensive foul called on Trannon Ayler. Joe Benz will trigger the ball in for Ludington. Benz will get it in to Robbie Killips. Killips will bring the ball up past half court. Robbie Killips still on the dribble drive, and now he is going to draw the foul, and it will be called on the Vikings, number 5, Everett Napier. And we have a timeout on the floor. Ludington up 41-28, 4:03 remaining in the third quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, and we are going to tell you about one of our great sponsors at this time, and that sponsor is, if I can get it back right here, let me give it here to my technical engineer. It's actually, when things have more than one moving part, sometimes it's difficult for me. I got some look like some geometry came up right there. That sponsor, folks, is Indian Summer Co-op. There we go. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington up 41-28, 4:03 to go in the third quarter. Robbie Killips triggers the ball in to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel, now there's a steal. Kamar Reddy with the steal and the basket. He timed that perfectly on the steal there, and he just coasted in for the bucket. Ludington now up 41-30 with 3:48 to go in this third quarter. Joe Benz with the ball. Benz will give it back now to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez at the free throw line, and he goes down hard and awkwardly right there. And here comes Whitehall. Kamar Reddy, he'll get another basket right there. And now Whitehall's cut Ludington's lead down to single digits, 41-32. Jack Stidham with the ball. Nice go there to Ramirez. God, beautiful assist there to Jack Stidham. And getting the basket, Daniel Ramirez. Ludington up 43-32. Boys JV basketball action from Whitehall. Whitehall on the attack. Kamar Reddy. Give him another two. Reddy has 6 points in this third quarter. Ludington on top 43-34. 2:58 to go. Killips, Ramirez. Now to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel down the lane. He'll give it up to Benz. Pass deflected, but it does find its way to Daniel Ramirez. Now to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel will give it back to Robbie Killips. Killips looking over the Whitehall defense. Now he'll pass it to Ramirez. Back to Benz. Now back to Ramirez. 2:31 to go. Daniel Ramirez with the ball, directing traffic. Ramirez to Killips. Killips will give it now to Joe Benz on the far baseline. Benz on the dribble drive. Now he'll dish it to Derek Dunsel inside to Ramirez in the paint. Dishes back out to Benz. His shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and Whitehall comes away with it. That's number 23, Noah Meinert. 2:06 to go in this third quarter. Here comes a three-pointer up, and no good there by Finn Muller. Rebound, offensive rebound, up and in, however. Give the basket to Noah Meinert. 9 points for Meinert. Ludington leads 43-36 as Whitehall methodically cuts into this lead. We've got a timeout on the floor. Ludington up 43-36. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network back in 60.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Ludington 43, Whitehall 36. Boys JV basketball action. We're in the third quarter here. Ludington led 17-14 at the end of one. They were up 37-25 at the intermission. Whitehall's cut back into that Ludington lead. Game of runs. Always has been, always will be. Okay, Candelek will get the ball in now to Hackert, who's checked in. Luke Hackert, number 32. Back to Candelek. Over to Joe Benz. Benz on the dribble drive now to Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez, 1:36 to go. Ramirez, nice jump step right there to Richardson. Richardson will get it back. Now he'll dish it to Candelek, and his shot, no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. Ryan Candelek at the free throw line. 1:28 to go in this third quarter. First free throw, no good. Into the Whitehall lineup, number 20, Trannon Ayler. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound fought for, coming away with it, Kamar Reddy. Reddy still on the dribble drive. Now Reddy will give the ball to, now we don't have a number there, 35. Offensive foul called on the Vikings, however. 1:12 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 43, Whitehall 36. Daniel Ramirez with the ball. Ramirez still with it. Now he'll give it to Richardson. William Richardson, nice pass. Shot up and, oh, no good there by Candelek. Beautiful pass there from Richardson. However, getting the ball back was Hackert momentarily. Then he loses it, and coming away with it for the Vikings, Trannon Ayler. Ayler still with it. Still with the ball. And now a foul will be called on the Orioles, and I believe it's going to be called on Joe Benz. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Back into the Whitehall lineup, number 24, DJ Jamison. Checking in for the Orioles, number 21, Jack Stidham. Stidham will check in for Benz. That's Benz's third foul. 16 fouls on Whitehall, 4 on the Orioles. 44 seconds to go in this third quarter. Orioles with a 43-36 lead. Whitehall will get the ball in. It'll turn around, up no good there by Everett Napier. And now an offensive foul called on Whitehall. That's the 7th team foul on the Vikings, so they'll head down to the other end of the court. 39.9 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Luke Hackert at the free throw line for the Orioles. Shots up, no good. Play my last. That was actually Joe Benz at the free throw line. Missed it. He'll get the steal, and he overlaid it with the left hand. And now with it, Whitehall. And there's another steal by Benz. Now Benz fighting for it, and he's going to draw the foul, I believe. Just good hustle. And good work right there by Joe Benz. 29 seconds to go in this third quarter. Actually, it's going to be Oriole basketball. No foul on that. Mike Nichols will check into the Oriole lineup along with Robbie Killips. Richardson and Candelek will have a seat on the bench. Okay, I was right initially. I said they would be shooting free throws. And yes, Joe Benz is at the free throw line, shooting one and hopefully the bonus. 29.2 seconds to go in this third quarter. The shot is up, and it is good. Joe Benz, now he'll get the bonus. Orioles up 44-36. Ben's second attempt from the charity stripe is up and good. 2 free throws for Joe Benz. 7 points in the ball game for Joe Benz. Ludington up 45-36. Now here's a pass. Whitehall able to save it. Shot up. No good there. Shot was put up by Napier. Rebound to Ramirez. 14 seconds go. Ramirez will get it ahead now to Benz. Now to Stidham. Stidham's pass is picked off, and here come the Vikings with 6 seconds to go. And there's we missed the bucket. Rebound, offensive rebound for Whitehall, no good. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Whitehall, boys JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 45, the Whitehall Vikings 36, back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen along with Braden Kronline and Julia Habman, the Orioles Sports Network team. Ludington 45, Whitehall 36, boys JV basketball action. The Orioles were outscored by the Vikings 11-8 in that third quarter. Ludington came out like gangbusters there in the first half, particularly in the first quarter, as it was bombs away the way they were hitting three-pointers. Whitehall has made an adjustment, and the Ludington shooting has cooled off to a big-time extent. Ludington will start the fourth quarter with the ball. Ramirez, three-pointers. Just as I say that, it's like they've got ears and they hear me on that. Daniel Ramirez comes out just as I talk about their three-point shooting cooling off, and he nails a three. Ludington now up 48-36. Now there's a drive, and a foul will be called on Joe Benz. That's going to be his fourth foul. $16 points for Daniel Ramirez to lead the Orioles. Robbie Killips has had a nice night as well, as Killips also has 16. So 16 for Ramirez, 16 for Killips, 1 for Kandelek, 3 for Dunsel, 2 for Stidham, 7 for Joe Benz, and 3 for William Richardson. Both free throws missed there. Oh, getting the basket for Whitehall, however, number 23, Noah Meinert, and he's hacked, and he'll go to the free throw line. They had just missed 2 free throws. Again, though, Whitehall dominating the boards right now. The Orioles have that 10-point lead, 48-38. Make that 48-39 as Meinert gets the free throw. And now here's a steal, and getting the basket, Trannon Ayler. And all of a sudden, Whitehall has cut the Oriole lead to 7 points, 48-41. Stidham with it now. Kandelek, Robbie Killips. Killips in the paint, nice move, and he'll get the, silky smooth move there by Robbie Killips, getting the layup as he drove down the lane. And now Ludington back up by 9, 50-41. There's a nice drive by the Vikings. Shot no good, however, by DJ Jamison. Again, Whitehall dominating the boards. And now there's a deflection right there. And what are we going to have here? 7 minutes to go in the game. Ludington up by 9, 50-41. William Richardson getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup. At the free throw line for the Vikings, number 20, Trannon Ayler. Shot is up and in and out, no good, and then back in. It nestled between the twines. 8 points for Ayler. 8-point Oriole lead, 50-42. Richardson back into the Oriole lineup. Second free throw, no good. However, an offensive rebound to the Vikings. Coming away with it was Kamar Reddy. Now losing his footing right there was Ayler. And here come the Orioles. Killips with it. Ludington 50, Whitehall 42, 6:43 to go in the game. Robbie Killips picks up his dribble. Now he'll give the ball to Jack Stidham. Stidham in the paint. He'll dish it now. Killips, three-pointer. Good! Robbie Killips from the far baseline tickles the twines. And the Orioles now back up by 11, 53-42. Whitehall with it. Ayler, shot no good. Ball fought for. Ramirez comes away with it for the Orioles. Ramirez ahead now to Killups. Killups, now he'll dish it to Richardson, loses it, and here comes Whitehall. Noah Meinert with it. Meinert still with the ball, shot up, no good, overlaid it, tip, no good. And now here come the Orioles. Orioles have a 2-0 break right here. Ramirez shot up and in. Daniel Ramirez takes it all the way. Ludington up 55-42. Now there's a missed shot right there, and the Orioles have it once again. Killups with it, 5:32 left in the game. This is a place Oriole fans should get accustomed to because, again, next year, Ludington moving into the West Michigan Conference. Orioles will be playing here every year. We'll have one game here, of course, at Whitehall, one game at Ludington. Whitehall and Orioles were conference opponents back in the days of the old Seaway for a number of years. Here's a shot up, and it's no good there by Kandelek, but he draws the foul. 5:04 to go in the game. Ludington up 55-42. $21 points for Robbie Killups in this game. Kandelek at the line right now. First shot, no good. And 18 points for Daniel Ramirez to lead the way for the Orioles. Kandelek at the free throw line. You can hear Coach Jamie Sykon. He's got one of those voices that carry. And now Kandelek will get the second free throw. He's got 2 points in the game. We'll be talking to Coach Sykon sometime after the end of this game. There's a shot up and in by the Vikings, number 23, Noah Meinert. Ludington 56, Whitehall 44, 4:49 to go. Now Killups to the hoop, and he draws the foul. He tried to split two Whitehall defenders right there, and all three of them ended up on the court. Timeout, Whitehall. Ludington 56, Whitehall 44. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Ludington 56, Whitehall 44. Boys JV basketball action. 4:48 left in this ball game. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 30, Robbie Killups. First free throw is good. Second attempt by Killups is up and no good. Rebound to the Vikings, Noah Meinert. Meinert will outlet the ball now to Everett Napier. Napier gives it up, Finn Muller. There's a steal by Killups. Robbie Killups. He'll take it in. Good. Smart play there by Killups with that left hand. He slowed up a bit as the Whitehall defender had an angle on him, but he still gets the bucket. He's got 24 points. He's having a monster game. Orioles up 59-44. There's a nice move shot up. No good there by Kamar Reddy. And Killups with the rebound. And not only is Killups leading the Orioles with those 24 points, but he's had a bunch of assists as well. He's had some number of rebounds. He's had some steals. He's just played a really solid and a very good all-around ball game. We're down to 4 minutes left here. Killips on the dribble drive, shot up, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, Noah Meinert. Meinert will bring the ball up. 3:50 left in the game. And he'll give it up. Shot up, no good by Trannon Ayler. Now Meinert, no good. Rebound Meinert, no good, but he's fouled. And now he'll shoot 2. The Orioles in the double bonus right now. And Whitehall in the bonus. Orioles were up 17-14 at the end of 1. They outscored the Vikings 20-11 in the second quarter. They led 37-25 at the intermission, and they were outscored 11-8 in that third quarter. Ludington took a 45-36 lead into this final quarter. First free throw is up and good by Noah Meinert. On the court right now for the Orioles, you have Daniel Ramirez as Meinert gets both free throws. You got Ramirez out there with Killips, Kandelek, Benz, and Richardson. There's a steal by the Vikings, number 5, Everett Napier. And now we're going to have a traveling violation called on Whitehall. 3:31 left in the game. Orioles up 59-46. Kandelek will get the ball in to Benz. Now over to Ramirez. Ramirez guarded by the Vikings, number 5, Everett Napier. He'll give it up now to Killips. Wide open underneath is Benz. Give the assist to Killips, and Joe Benz gets the basket. Missed assignment there. He'll never be more wide open than that. Ludington up 61-46. Ready on the drive, no good. Rebound to Kandelek, ahead to Killips. Killips now, he'll take the shot. He'll get the shot, and he's fouled. Robbie Killips with the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Ludington up 63-46 into the Whitehall lineup. Number 4, Lavarian Dean. Also number 24, DJ Jameson. And in for the Orioles, number 54, Mason Conger, who's a sophomore, seeing his first action. Killips free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound to Kamar Reddy. Ludington 63, Whitehall 46. Reddy, DJ Jameson, he'll get the basket. Nice pass there from Kamar Reddy to DJ Jameson. He's got 6 points in the game. Ludington up 63-48. Benz to Killips. Killips now over to William Richardson. His pass deflected. Good job there by Mason Conger to keep it alive. Three-point attempt up and off the mark. They're just off the mark by Robbie Killips. Long rebound, however, to Joe Benz. Benz in the lane, and now he's going to be hammered, and he will shoot 2. 2:07 to go in the game. Ludington 63, Whitehall 48. Joe Benz at the free throw line for the Orioles. Benz's first attempt is good. Ben's second attempt. No good. Benz gets 1 of 2. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Ludington up 64-48. Kamar Reddy, and his pass intended there for DJ Jameson actually goes 5-hole right between Jameson's legs, out of bounds, and it'll be Ludington basketball. Wholesale substitutions now for the Vikings. .156 to go in the game. Ludington leads 64-48. Daniel Ramirez on the dribble. Over to his running mate right there. That's Robbie Killips. Killips, Conger to Killips. He'll fake the 3. Robbie Killips now. Ball deflected and ending up with it for the Vikings. They'll get it ahead now And I apologize, but a number of these numbers I do not have on the roster for Whitehall. That shot's put up and good. Give that to Ryan Bloomberg Brown. Orioles 64, Whitehall 50. Coach Jamie Sykon instructing Mason Conger. Conger with the ball now with 1:08 to go in the game. Ludington up by 14, 64-50. Killips will give it to Conger. He'll take the shot. Good! Oh, my. Bubbakins getting the fast lane. The bingo game's ready to roll. Mason Conger with a three from the near baseline, and Ludington now up 67-50. 39 seconds to go in the ball game. At the free throw line for the Vikings, number 32, Ryan Bloomberg Brown. First free throw, no good. Second attempt, up, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Mason Conger comes away with it, and he'll give it up now to Mike Nichols. Nichols wears number 40 ahead now to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel to Killips with 30 seconds to go in the game. Orioles up 67-50. Killips will give the ball up now to Ramirez. 20 seconds to go. Daniel Ramirez with the ball. Ramirez now. Conger, three-point attempt. No good. Rebound Conger up and no good. 9 seconds to go. Here come the Vikings. Hunter Vaughn with it. Vaughn will take it in. Shot no good. Overlaid it. Rebound up and in, however, by Ryan Bloomberg Brown. There's the buzzer. And your final score here in boys JV basketball action from Whitehall. The Ludington Orioles 67. The Whitehall Vikings 52. Back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Whitehall, where the Orioles have just defeated the Whitehall Vikings in boys JV basketball action by the score of 67-52. The Orioles ended up outscoring the Vikings 22-16 in that fourth quarter. For the game, Ludington outscores Whitehall 17-14 in the first, 20-11 in the second. They led 37-25 at the half. They were outscored 11-8 in the third, so Ludington still took a 45-36 lead into that fourth quarter, and they end up outscoring the Vikings 22-16 in the fourth quarter to win 67-52. Scoring for the Vikings tonight, Kamar Reddy with 11 points. 2 points for Everett Napier, 8 points for Trannon Ayler, 5 points for Finn Muller. Noah Meinert had a really nice ball game for the Vikings. He ended up with, 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 points for Noah Meinert to lead Whitehall. 6 points for DJ Jameson and 4 points for Ryan Bloomberg Brown. For the Orioles tonight, 2 points for Ryan Kandelek, 3 for Derek Dunsel. Daniel Ramirez had a really nice all-around ball game, 18 points. 2 points for Jack Stidham, 10 for Joe Benz. I thought he had a nice game too. Robbie Killips had a huge game tonight, not just scoring-wise, but also steals with some rebounds and assists, and he ended up with 26 points, a game-high 26 for Robbie Killips, 3 points for Mason Conger, and 3 points for William Richardson. Again, the Ludington Boys JV winning by the score of 67-52. Going to get set now for the boys varsity game. First of all, we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. I'll tell you what, folks, what we're going to do is actually we're going to wrap up our post-game show, and when Coach Sycon comes up, he comes up and we'll do his post-game interview, even if it is in the Oriole varsity pregame show. So with that said, that wraps it up for the JV game. Ludington again wins by the score of 67-52. Stay tuned, folks. Welcome back, and welcome to the Ludington Oriole pregame show here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined tonight with me. We have Julia Havman, our OSN camerawoman, and we have Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer. JV game tonight, Ludington wins very impressively by the score of 67-52. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. We welcome all Ludington Oriole fans. We probably got a few Whitehall Viking fans as well tuned in to the Oriole Sports Network and or WMOM. And it should be a great night of basketball tonight. The Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings. And here's Coach Jamie Sycon. So we're going to step aside from the pregame show for just a moment here and talk with Oriole coach Jamie Sycon. Very impressive game tonight for your Orioles, coach, even considering the way they were pretty much dominated for the most part on the offensive boards by Whitehall.
Yeah, you know, I looked at film and watched 3 games of Whitehall, and I knew they were going to dominate boards, and 20 jumps out of the gym.
Yeah.
But I said, you know, we just got to box out and take our chances and try to get some over the backs. You know, they're going to dominate us on the boards, there's no doubt, because they had the heights tonight. But we have to do all the other things right to not let that stat hurt us, you know. And I thought we did a great job, you know. They might have got the rebound, but not very often did they get the put back.
Exactly,
I think maybe
Coach.
5 or 6 times, but,
Yeah.
you know, we only had one day to practice Monday, and
I'm not getting on your boys. Coach Hank said the same thing about the Whitehall boys varsity team. He said they are a team that lives and dies on the offensive boards. They get a lot of second, third, and fourth chances, which Whitehall did in your JV game. But the way your boys were shooting the lights out to begin this game, my gosh, Coach, the three-pointers were raining down. It was bombs away in the first half. Robbie Killips had 4. He ended up with 5 three-pointers in the ball game, a game-high 26. But he had an all-around. It wasn't just the scoring. I mentioned this during the broadcast. It wasn't just the scoring. He had steals tonight. He had rebounds. He had assists. And also, I thought Daniel Ramirez had a fine game with 18 points. And, again, all-around game. And a real nice game from Joe Benz as well, who had 10 points.
Yeah. You know, we had one day to practice. In that one day, what we talked about is they play tight man-to-man. If we move the ball with 3 or 4 passes and make them switch off of that, what I noticed is they don't want to play defense for very long. They play aggressive for about 15 seconds, and after that, they give up. And I said, if we can drive to the paint, somebody's going to be wide open for threes. Pass to where your help, or where the help defense came from, and that guy's wide open. It just so happened that we pretty much knocked every one of them down.
Great game, a great win against the team who we're going to be seeing a lot more of next year. We're going to be in the West Michigan Conference along with Whitehall. And this is a place I'm always going to look forward to coming to. Ludington's got some good memories here.
Yeah. This is a shooter's gym.
Yeah.
I told the kids this is a shooter's gym. This is what we'd love to have, this much room behind. It just really makes the basket stand out. It's a shooter's gym, and I think today we showed that,
Oh, you definitely did.
Couldn't be more proud. It's 2 weeks left in the season here. And, kids tend to start getting to that point like, oh, man, there's 2 weeks left. And I just begged them, hey, we got 4 games, 4 practices left. You give me 110%. Don't give up. We were 12-2. Don't let the last 4 games change our season. So we're 13-2. We got 3 games left.
Great to see you back on the sidelines as well, Coach. I hadn't seen you since I've seen Thad last, and that was the 4th of February at Manistee. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday at Hawley as your team takes on Muskegon Heights.
I'm happy to be back, and, that's all we can say.
Great
happy
win.
to be back. I'll be out here, and go O's, baby.
All right, that's Coach Jamie Sykon, his team with a very impressive 67-52 victory over the Whitehall Vikings tonight. And at this point, I'd like to thank, again, House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor, and also a shout out as well to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I conducted earlier today with Oriole head coach Thad Shank. Stay tuned, O's fans. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank, it seems like it's been about a month since I've done a pregame interview with you. In fact, it was, I think, February 4th at Manistee. Last time we covered the boys. Congratulations are in order. You and your boys winning the Lakes 8 Conference Championship, doing it rather impressively, I should say, without the services of both Peyton Lacombe and David Sunshine Schillinger the other night at Muskegon Catholic.
Yeah, I think it was a good win for us in the respect that we had a lot of people play in different roles than they've had to fulfill with our team before. Dylan Eaton and Gage Jones really, did a great job of taking care of the ball for the majority of the game and getting us into our offense. We had little scoring outbursts in the first half. We had one from Levi Lehman. In the second half, we had one from Cole Anthus. We had a lot of people step up and, like I say, fulfill roles that normally they're not asked to do. We have a pretty deep team, and the hard part about that is there's a number of kids who get into the game and they don't get a large portion of minutes, and it's hard to get into the flow of a game sometimes when you play limited minutes. So getting them out there playing, more minutes, I think, made them a little more comfortable on the court as well. So it was good for us.
An intriguing matchup tonight in the fact that your team leading the Seaway Conference 9-0 currently and has won the conference title outright.
Lakes 8, Scoop, man. It's been a long time since we've been
I said the Seaway?
Yeah.
My goodness. Holy cow. They say the memory's the first to go. Well, the Lakes 8 Conference Championship, and you're playing Whitehall, who currently is the top dog in the West Michigan Conference with a 1-game lead over Ravenna. So it should be a fascinating matchup tonight.
Well, Whitehall's a very, very good team, very athletic, just, strong and athletic at each and every position. Good athletes there. They, they do a phenomenal job of attacking the offensive glass. Other than maybe a team or two that we've seen this year, we're going to be really, really tested, and it's been kind of one of our weaknesses this year, keeping other teams off the glass. Whitehall lives and dies with second and third shots. I mean, the young kid, the Thompson kid, their leading scorer, just probably gets 10 points a game on offensive putbacks. And, they got a bunch of athletes who will play that way. So we'll have to do a great job keeping them off the glass tonight. They got a lot of athletes who can get to the rim. We're going to have to control their penetration. It should be a good challenge for us tonight.
Great to have Peyton Lacombe back. He missed with the game Friday with the injury. He's been getting nicked up lately, hasn't he, Coach?
Well, I mean, he twisted his ankle. I mean, if you look back at his 4-year career here at Ludington, really, I mean, that's really the first injury he's had of any sort in 4 years. He's been a really, you got a guy you could count on being in the lineup each and every night. So, 4 years of basketball, if you have one ankle sprain, I mean, that's saying a lot. So I'm glad we got it taken care of earlier in the season than later in the season, because we'll obviously need him as March rolls around. But it's good to have him in the lineup tonight, playing a few minutes maybe.
Your Orioles knocked off Whitehall last year at Hawley by the score of 62-48. That was on February 24th of 2021. And then we go back a couple years to a very thrilling ball game at Whitehall. That was on the 25th of February in 2020. Your team pulled out a 48-47 victory as Braden Porter hit about a 60-footer at the end of the game. Lacombe had 25 that game as a sophomore.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate, played, 3 pretty good Whitehall teams over the last few years. It's kind of been the same scenario every year. They've been kind of the leader of the West Michigan Conference, and we've been right up there on top of the Lakes 8 Conference, and we found a way to get out of the gym victorious. So I'm sure, beating Ludington is something that's probably pretty important to them, so it should be a good matchup tonight.
And your starting lineup.
Tonight at the guards, we will start David Schillinger and Cole Anthus. At the forwards, we'll start Dylan Eaton and Peyton Lacombe. And at the center, we'll start Levi Lehman.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. Good luck to the Orioles. And we'll talk to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Thank you, Scoop.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Habman, the Orioles Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Should be a dandy here from Whitehall tonight, as the 10-6 Ludington Orioles, 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, take on the 11-5 Whitehall Vikings, 9-3, currently leading the West Michigan Conference by 1 game over the Ravenna Bulldogs. And this is a gym which has been has smiled upon the Orioles, at least it did back here 2 years ago, as Ludington won a gem of a high school game, 48-47, as Braden Porter swished that 60-footer at the buzzer. And Peyton Lacombe had a huge game there. He had a 25-point performance. That was February 25th, 2020. Last year, as mentioned in Coach Shank's interview, Ludington defeated Whitehall at Hawley Gym on February 24th by the score of 62-48. We want to thank all the Oriole fans tuned in on the OSN or listening on WMOM, as well as to all the Whitehall fans who may be tuned in and watching as well. Should be, again, a good ball game tonight here. The Orioles and the Vikings, 2 teams who will become conference opponents next year. We got the Ludington girls basketball team here in attendance. They're sitting right down in front of us here. Looks like a good turnout from Ludington as well. Ludington always travels well. And right now it's time for the PM Builders starting lineup, which brought to you by Scott Lattimore and PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. We'll be giving you those starting lineups here momentarily. Right now we're going to step aside as the national anthem is played. When we come back, we'll have those lineups here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work, as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories To help reduce pain after exercise, it's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Whitehall. And I'll tell you what, folks, the gentleman who just performed our national anthem, what a set of pipes he has on him. That was a beautiful rendition. Okay, we're getting set here for basketball between the Orioles and the Vikings. For the Vikings, who are coached by Christian Subdon and assisted by Matt Shepard, starting at the guards. Number 1, Red Watson, he's a senior. Number 3, Nate Bully, a junior. Number 11, Isaac DeHart, he's the senior. And number 23, Camden Thompson, who is just a freshman. Starting forward for the Vikings, number 24, Brody Fogus, and he is a senior. Whitehall again 11-5 on the year, 9-3 leading the West Michigan Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Noah Lehman, and Mike Mesher, and managed by Chris Speedy Lopez. Starting at the guards, number 2, Cole Anthus, a 5'7" junior. Number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, a 5'8" sophomore. And the starting center for the Orioles tonight, number 11, Levi Lehman, a 6'1" junior. Forwards for the Orioles, number 23, Dylan Eaton, a 6'1" senior. And number 42, the Orioles aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe, back in the lineup tonight after missing the game Friday at Muskegon Catholic. Lacombe, a 6'8" senior. Ludington again 10-6 on the season, a perfect 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. You got a battle tonight of conference leaders in one case, the conference champion, the Ludington Orioles, who have wrapped it up now. They are 9-0, one conference game left, and that'll be against Heights on Friday at Holly Gym. It'll be the Orioles' final regular season home game. And even if Heights knocks off the Orioles, they are still the conference champions. They got a 2-game lead in the conference. Be great, though, to see the Orioles go 10-0 in the Lakes 8 and win it outright with a perfect 10-0 record the final year of the Lakes 8. And boy, oh boy, these Whitehall jerseys, they should be banned. And I only say that, folks, because it is like white on white as far as the lettering and numerals go. So I'm going to have my work cut out for me tonight on identifying who these Whitehall Vikings are. And we're getting set for action here. Peyton Lacombe at center, and he will jump. The tip controlled by the Orioles. Cole Anthus with the ball. Anthus will bring the ball up. He wears number 2. We're underway from Whitehall, the Orioles and the Vikings. Levi Lehman, he'll go baseline. He'll kick it to Lacombe. Now to Schillinger, to Eaton. Eaton down the lane. Nice moving. He gets the basket. 15 seconds in. A great move there by Dylan Eaton. The Orioles look very crisp moving that ball. Whitehall, second attempt up and no good. Ball kept alive. Lehman with it. Here come the Orioles. Ludington up 2-0, 7:30 to go. Anthus will fake the 3. Cole Anthus, nice pass to Eaton. 3-pointer up and off the mark. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, Levi Lehman. 7:23 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 2, Whitehall 0. Whitehall will bring the ball up. Red Watson with it. Watson now, ball deflected there by Lacombe. Ahead to Anthus. His shot overlaid it, no good. Rebound kept alive, but right to Schillinger, who'll get the bucket. Sunshine Schillinger with the basket. Ludington off to a quick 4-0 lead. Here come the Vikings in a hurry. Red Watson has it. Watson being guarded there by Cole Anthus. Watson will give the ball up now to Nate Bully. Bully over to Brody Fogus. Now the ball deflected right there. Story ends up with it, however. Red Watson has it. Watson now bring the ball back. He's looking over the Ludington defense. He'll give it up to Bully. Over to Fogus. Now there's a nice move and give the basket there to Red Watson. Ludington 4, Whitehall 2. Lacombe shot up and in. There's the aircraft carrier. Peyton Lacombe gets the bucket. Ludington up 6-2. 6:14 to go in this opening quarter. Now there's a deflection. Give the steal there to Lacombe, who batted it to Anthus. Here comes Lacombe. Now he's going to be called for palming violation. And he had a clear-cut path to the basket right there as well. 6:05 remaining in the opening quarter. Ludington up by 4, 6-2. Peyton Lacombe, first couple minutes, he's looked really good on the court, coming back from that injury. Now the ball deflected, and with it for Whitehall, number 23, Camden Thompson. And there's a nice move, and give the basket right there. Red Watson. Ludington 6, Whitehall 4. 5:47. Now Schillinger's pass out of bounds. He was trying to get on the same page right there with Peyton Lacombe. Usually don't see Schillinger miss by that much on a pass. Whitehall on the attack. 5:37 to go in this opening quarter. Red Watson with it. Watson, a very good ball handler. He's the Whitehall point guard, and now he'll be called for the travel. And Ludington will get the ball back with 5:29 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles lead 6-4. Anthus will trigger the ball in to Dylan Eaton. Eaton now to Cole Anthus. Anthus will give it to Schillinger. Schillinger will be called for the travel. So Whitehall with the basketball. 5:18 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 6, Whitehall 4. Bully with it. He's double teamed. He'll give it back now to Red Watson. Watson, good crossover dribble right there. Whitehall team, they're quick. Oh, a lot of contact right there. Nothing called, and the Orioles end up with it. Schillinger has it. And his shot, good! Sunshine Schillinger on the dribble drive right there. Gets the basket, and Orioles up by 4, 8-4. Schillinger went through a lot of traffic right there. Now the foul called on the Orioles. It'll be called on Schillinger, his first. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 52, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse. Also coming in, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, and number 54, Gage Jones. Ludington in their black jerseys, white lettering, orange numerals trimmed in white. It's a sharp jersey they got. I always like the Oriole black jerseys. Okay, Whitehall now with the ball. The Orioles again up 8-4. They'll work it inside, little turnaround in the paint, no good. Rebound, second chance, up, no good, but a foul called. That was Camden Thompson, and Coach Shank had mentioned in the pregame interview that he thrives. He's just a freshman. Coach says he's very athletic, and he thrives on the board. He said Whitehall likes those second and third chances. Free throws up and good. Ludington up 8-5. Thompson's second attempt from the free throw line. Gets both free throws, so the Orioles with that 2-point lead, 8-6. 4:28 to go in the opening quarter. Gage Jones with the ball. He wears number 54, just a sophomore. He'll give it up now to Lacombe. Lacombe's pass is picked off right there, and hustling back for it, and it goes out of bounds, and it should be Oriole basketball, yes. Last touch there by the Vikings, number 3, Nate Bully. 4:14 to go in the opening quarter. Lacombe with the ball. Lacombe talking now to Schillinger. He'll give the ball back to David Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger on that. Now he'll give it inside there to Big Country Westhouse. Over to Gage Jones. Gage Jones on the dribble drive, stops his dribble, picks it up. Now he'll pass it to Aiden Gilchrist into the corner. Lacombe now will be called for the travel. And boy, these officials, sometimes you see them, they're a little bit looser. They're very tight on calling these traveling violations, and they're calling them both ways the same. So that's all you can ask for. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Ludington up by 2, 8-6. Here come the Vikings. Ball batted out of bounds. Saved there by Gilchrist, but it's saved right into the hands of the Vikings, and getting the basket for Whitehall was number 11, and that is Isaac DeHart. Now a foul called on Red Watson. DeHart with that three gives his Vikings a 9-8 lead. Checking into the Whitehall lineup, number 21, Kyle Stratton. He's a sophomore. Schillinger will trigger the ball in to Gage Jones. Jones will bring the ball up. 3:24 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 9-8. Gage Jones, his pass deflected and picked off right there. And boy, that looked like that could have been an over and back. Ahead now to Westhouse. Westhouse now to Schillinger. Schillinger will take the three. Good! David Sunshine Schillinger tickles the twines. Nothing but net from three-point land. And Ludington back on top 11-9. Schillinger with 7 points in this first quarter. 3:02 to go. Ludington up 11-9. Kyle Stratton with the ball. Stratton. We'll give it over now to Jack Houdeman. He wears number 2. He's a junior. Camden Thompson with it. Houdeman. Houdeman, dribble drive on the baseline. He'll give it up. The shot up. No good. Rebound fought for. Whitehall comes away with it. It's Camden Thompson. And there's a shot up and in. Jack Houdeman gets it. And again, there's what Coach Shank talked about. Orioles are going to have to shore up their tendencies on the offensive boards there I should say on the defensive boards there. Whitehall very tough on the offensive boards. There's a shot by Schillinger, no good. Rebound to Whitehall. Got a tie game here, 11 apiece, 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. We figured this would be one heck of a ball game tonight between these two teams. Both the leaders in their respective conferences. There's a shot, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul called as the going up with a shot there, Brody Fogus. Fogus will go to the free throw line. Ludington, one conference game left, the champions of the Lakes 8 Conference at 9-0. Whitehall currently a one-game lead in the West Michigan Conference. Fogus first free throw, no good. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Dylan Eaton, number 11, Levi Lehman, number 24, Caleb Smith, seeing his first action of the game, 6'2" senior. Into the Whitehall lineup, number 4, Jack McDowell, he is a junior. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound, Caleb Smith. He'll outlet it now to Dylan Eaton. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Eaton now to Caleb Smith. Smith pass is picked off there. He tried to get it into Levi Lehman. And here come the Vikings. Jack McDowell now over to Nate Bully. Bully shot no good, but he's fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul on the Orioles. Only one team foul thus far on Whitehall. Again, the last time the Orioles played here was February 25th, 2020. Ludington won 48-47 on that miraculous 60-foot shot at the buzzer by Braden Porter. That was really a coming out party that night for Peyton Lacombe. He had 25 points in that ball game. All right, 1:35 left here in the first quarter. 11-11, Whitehall and Ludington. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Aiden Gilchrist. He'll outlet it now to David Schillinger. Schillinger, nice pass. Caleb Smith, basket, no good, in and out. And here comes Whitehall. 1:15 to go in this opening quarter. Boy, a beautiful pass there from Schillinger, and the ball just would not go in there for Caleb Smith. Now here's a Schillinger, basket no good, put back up and in, Aiden Gilchrist, and boy, I'll tell you, David Schillinger really got bounced around right there. Gilchrist does get the bucket. Ludington up 13-11 with 52 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Now there's a long rebound to Dylan Eaton. Eaton still with it. Nice Euro step. Oh, they're going to call him for the travel on the Euro step right there. I don't think that he traveled on that. Coach Shank is really not happy with that call. I think Whitehall got a break right there. Okay, 42 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Orioles with a 2-point lead, 13-11. Might be a long night for the Orioles if they get called with that for that Euro step. That's called for traveling each time. There's a steal by Schillinger. David Schillinger, good! Sunshine Schillinger with the steal and the basket. Ludington 15, Whitehall 11. Here come the Vikings. 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Down to 10 seconds now with the ball. 21, Kyle Stratton. Stratton still with it now. He'll give it up to Camden Thompson. His shot up, no good. Rebound deflected to Schillinger, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of one from Whitehall, your score, the Ludington Orioles 15, the Whitehall Vikings 11. Back in 60 here on the OSN and WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Whitehall. Ludington 15, Whitehall 11 at the end of one. Scoring for the Orioles, a big first quarter for Sunshine Schillinger, who had 9 points, 2 for Gilchrist, 2 for Eaton, and 2 for Lacombe. For Whitehall, 4 for Red Watson, 2 for Jack Houdeman, 3 for Isaac DeHart, and 2 for Camden Thompson. Here we go. Whitehall with the basketball to begin play in the second quarter. Three-point attempt up and off the mark right there. Oh, and unfortunately goes off of Peyton Lacombe out of bounds. It'll be Whitehall basketball, but that three-pointer, that was missed by a country mile right there by the Vikings. Okay, 7:44 to go in the opening half. Ludington on top, 15-11. Whitehall to inbound the ball. Three-point attempt up and nailed right there. And getting that for the Vikings, number 2, Jack Houdeman. Ludington up 15-14. Lacombe with the basketball. Dylan Eaton now. Eaton will dish it to Gage Jones. He'll fake the three-point. Now he'll take the three off the mark. Rebound to the Vikings. Whitehall trails by a point. Ludington up 15-14. 7:14 to go in the opening half. Nate Boley with the ball. There's another three-pointer off the mark. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Vikings, and it will be called on number 2, Jack Houdeman. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Cole Anthus, Gage Jones, Dylan Eaton, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, and number 42, the Orioles aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe. Gage Jones with the ball now. Ludington up by a point, 15-14. Jones over to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe. And now he's going to draw the foul. Foul called on the Vikings, number 3, Nate Boley. 6:52 to go. Opening half. Ludington up by a point, 15-14. They'll get it in. Lacombe, shot up, no good. Rebound, Lacombe. Put back, good. Peyton Lacombe with the bucket. He's got 4 in the first half, and the Orioles up 17-14. Oh, Red Watson, what a move he just made right there. Three-point attempt up, no good. Rebound, Lacombe. Peyton will outlet it now to Gage Jones. Whitehall likes to shoot this three, or likes to shoot the three right now, and they've only been successful twice. Gage Jones, nice pass to Big Country. Shot good. Big Country, Matthew Westhouse gets the bucket. Ludington 19, Whitehall 14. Give the assist there to Gage Jones. Foul called on the Orioles, Dylan Eaton. Into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Levi Lehman, and number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger. Checking into the Vikings lineup, number 23, Camden Thompson. Red Watson at the free throw line for Whitehall. Ludington up 19-14, 6:11 to go in the opening half. First free throw, no good. Rebound to Big Country Westhouse. He'll outlet it now to Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe will get the ball up to Levi Lehman. Lehman to Lacombe. Lacombe in the paint, shot no good. Rebound fought for and coming away with it for Whitehall. And again, I apologize, folks. It is extremely hard to read these white-on-white numerals for the Vikings. Oh, what a block by Lacombe right there, and he'll get the ball back. Peyton Lacombe with a beautiful block. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oriole basketball. 5:44 to go in the second quarter. Orioles with a 15-11 lead at the end of one. They're up 19-14 right now. Schillinger will get the ball in to Gage Jones. Jones now to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe now, offensive foul. Whitehall basketball, 5:38 to go in the second quarter. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Now a traveling violation on Whitehall. Also a shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can contact Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Gage Jones with the basketball. Jones loses it. Now here come the Whitehall Vikings. Red Watson with it. Watson will get it ahead now to Camden Thompson, and now offensive foul, I believe. Yes, offensive foul on Whitehall, called on Camden Thompson. 5:03 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles with that 19-14 lead. Gage Jones signaling he got to get back. He'll get the ball up now to Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe will get the ball across half court. Peyton Lacombe now over to Gage Jones. He'll fake the three. Jones in the lane, 14-footer. Good! Gage Jones, little floater there in the paint. The Orioles up 21-14, 7-point Oriole lead. Story, shot no good. I'm sorry, that was Red Watson. Rebound to Matthew Big Country Westhouse. And now he'll get it ahead to Gage Jones. Jones surveying the Whitehall defense. Gage Jones now, a nice pass to Levi Lehman. Lehman wears number 11. Back to Gage Jones, top of the key now to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe will go baseline. And now a foul will be called on Whitehall's. We'll get you the number here in just a moment. That's called on number 24, Brody Fogus. That's the 5th team foul on Whitehall. Ludington's been whistled for 8, so Whitehall right now in the bonus. Ludington with that 7-point lead. And checking back into the Whitehall lineup, number 11, Isaac DeHart. Lacombe will get, Schillinger gets the ball. Westhouse now to Lehman. 3-point attempt on the way. Good! Peyton Lacombe from the far baseline drains the three. Ludington now up by 10, 24-14. Orioles' biggest lead. 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. And now a steal by the Orioles. Lacombe will get it ahead to Schillinger. Schillinger, a whirling dervish. And they're going to call a traveling violation on the Orioles. Coach Shank is talking to the same official who's called a Euro step a couple of times. Boy, they are really, really tight, these officials, on that traveling call. And they've called it both on Ludington and Whitehall. So I'm not complaining. They've been consistent. 3:54 to go in the opening half. Ludington with a 10-point lead, 24-14. The Orioles led 15-11 at the end of one. With the ball for the Vikings, Isaac DeHart. DeHart will give the ball now to Red Watson. Watson to Camden Thompson. Highly touted freshman. Coach Shank talks very highly of him. Nice move there. Shot up, no good there by Watson. Out of bounds. It'll be Whitehall basketball. 3:32 to go in the opening half. Orioles lead 24-14. Whitehall 11-5 on the season. They are 9-3 in the West Michigan Conference. The Orioles, on the other hand, 10-6 overall, and 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Boley gets the basket, and he's fouled. Foul called on Dylan Eaton. Got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Ludington leading 24-16. And we'd like to thank another of our fabulous sponsors, Crown and Cork. They will be reopening on April 20th, folks. Mark that on your calendar. Crown and Cork reopening April 20th. They're located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. And congratulations are in order for Linda and Brian Matson, the owners of Crown and Cork. They had a fantastic first year, and we look forward to them reopening on April 20th. Folks, definitely check them out. Some delicious food there, great entertainment. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they'll be bringing back dueling pianos, and they had that last year once a month there. And don't miss out, dueling pianos and also some delicious food at Crown and Cork, 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. Back to action here at Whitehall. Ludington leads 24-16. Nate Boley at the free throw line. His free throw is up and good. So Boley completes the three-point play. Ludington now with a 7-point lead, 24-17. Dylan Eaton with it. Eaton now to Caleb Smith. Smith will give it to Levi Lehman. Lehman to Eaton. Caleb Smith down the lane. He'll dish it. Gilchrist shot up. Good! Aiden Gilchrist with a three-pointer that gives the Orioles back their 10-point lead. Gilchrist with 5 points in this first half. 2:58 to go. Second quarter, Red Watson with the ball. He'll give the ball up now to Isaac DeHart. DeHart guarded there by Dylan Eaton. Now to Camden Thompson. Thompson being guarded by Levi Lehman, and good Oriole defense there. They force a Whitehall turnover. Ludington gets the ball back with 2:43 to go in the opening half. Orioles with that 10-point lead, 27-17. Schillinger will get the ball in now to Eaton. Eaton ahead to Caleb Smith. Smith, good job there. Caleb Smith now, he'll give the ball back to Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger over to Levi Lehman. Now to Dylan Eaton. Dylan Eaton at the top of the key. Nice give and go to Caleb Smith. Shots up and good! Beautiful assist there to Dylan Eaton in getting the basket. Caleb Smith. And you got to feel pretty good about that, Braden. That's your cousin making that basket out there. Braden Kroline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer. His cousin's with Caleb Smith. We got a timeout on the floor. I did not see it was at a 30. I believe it's a 30. And anyway, we're going to stay right here and tell you about some more of our fantastic, fabulous, outstanding, and awesome sponsors. And this one we're going to talk about, folks, is Lundquist. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Also, a shout out to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Make sure you stay tuned, folks. At halftime, we'll have the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That'll be Ethan Harvey. And you'll hear his interview at the half. Also, I'd like to send a shout out to my folks listening back in Ludington tonight, Jim and Kathy Hansen. Big fans of the Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. We got a foul called. Camden Thompson will go to the free throw line. Ludington up 29-17, 2:14 left in this opening half. Thompson's first free throw in and out and no good. Great turnout from Ludington down here tonight to cheer on their Orioles. Camden Thompson's second attempt is up and good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 15, Chase Hackert. Hackert, a 6-foot junior. So you got Hackert on the court now with Schillinger, Caleb Smith, Aiden Gilchrist, and Levi Lehman. Schillinger will get the ball into Lehman. just beating the 5-second violation. Now Lehman will bring the ball up, get it across midcourt. 2:07 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up by 11, 29-18. Levi Lehman with it at the top of the key. Now he'll dish it to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist over to Chase Hackert. Hackert now gives it up to Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger, nice move down the lane. A lot of contact there, and they call a jump ball right there. And Coach Shank, I'm watching his body language over there right now, and he's a little bit fit to be tied. Now the Orioles will come in with their taller lineup. Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, number 52, also coming in. The Orioles aircraft carrier, number 42, Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe and Westhouse both come in at 6'8". And number 2, Cole Anthus reports in. Now they'll get the ball into Big Country Westhouse. To Anthus, now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist will give it up to Schillinger. Schillinger, Anthus, he'll fake the 3. Cole Anthus now back to David Schillinger. Schillinger will swing the ball now to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist give and go, and there's a shot no good by Lacombe. Put back, no good. Ball fought for, and Whitehall comes away with it. Boy, you usually don't see Lacombe there from point blank like that. Now a foul is going to be called, and Coach Shank, I can see why Coach Shank is upset. The same thing at this end with a Euro step, and it's not called for traveling. Foul called on Cole Anthus. Ludington up 29-18. Watson's first free throw is no good. Interesting timing on that comment from the scorer's table over there. The Ludington student section right down below us right now. Second free throw is up and in by Red Watson. Ludington up 29-19, 1:21 to go. Schillinger with it now. He'll take the shot, no good. Fought for Schillinger, off of Schillinger, out of bounds. Okay, Orioles were up 15-11 at the end of one. They currently lead 29-19, 1:14 to go in this second quarter. Red Watson with the ball. Watson. And actually Watson now being guarded there by Lacombe momentarily. Oh, there's a kick ball right there by Schillinger. Whitehall with the ball, 58 seconds to go. There's a drive to the basket and a bucket and a foul. Camden Thompson gets the bucket. Foul called on the Orioles. Foul will be called on Big Country Matthew Westhouse. Orioles up 29-21. Camden Thompson at the free throw line. He's got 5 points in this first half. Free throw is up and good. .54 seconds to go. Opening half. Ludington up 29-22. Lacombe will get the ball in to Anthus. Anthus lost it, but now he gets it back. Cole Anthus on the dribble to Lacombe. Lacombe, and what are we going to have here? We're going to have a foul before the shot was attempted. That'll be the 6th team foul on Whitehall. 46 seconds to go in the opening half. Whitehall been methodically cutting into that Oriole lead. You got Anthus out there now with Schillinger, Westhouse, Lacombe, and Gilchrist. Foul called on Brody Fogus. All right, Schillinger now will get the ball into Big Country, Matthew Westhouse. Westhouse will give it to Schillinger. He'll take the 3, no good. Rebound fought for, and now they're going to call a foul, and who's it going to be on? It's going to be a Westhouse or Lacombe. They're going to call a foul on Matthew Westhouse. And since the Vikings are in the double bonus, they will be shooting 2 now down at this end. Nate Bully at the free throw line. Free throw up, no good. Levi Lehman back into the Oriole lineup. Into the Whitehall lineup, number 12. And, of course, we don't have a 12 on our roster. Okay. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Levi Lehman. Foul called now on Whitehall. And now the Orioles are in the bonus. 39.6 seconds remain in the opening half. Again, Ethan Harvey will be our Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, is sponsored by Safe Harbor Credit Union. Levi Lehman at the free throw line. Shooting one and hopefully the bonus. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to the Vikings, Camden Thompson, and then the ball is batted away by Peyton Lacombe. Orioles with that 7-point lead, 29-22. Here comes Whitehall. Thompson with it. He'll dish it ahead. Ball batted away there. Lacombe comes away with a steal. There's a steal by Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe will fake the three. Now he'll give it back to David Schillinger with 23 seconds to go in the opening half. Lacombe with it now. Lacombe to Lehman. Lehman will go baseline. Now he'll dish it to Schillinger with 14 seconds to go in this opening half. Schillinger back out on top. 9 seconds to go. Schillinger still with it. 4 seconds. Corner. Gilchrist going to have to get rid of it. He does. No good, and there's the buzzer. And your score at the half here from Whitehall, the Ludington Orioles 29, the Whitehall Vikings 22. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction and collaboration with WMOM. Ludington leads Whitehall at the break 29-22. Ludington outscored the Vikings 14-11 in that second quarter after outscoring them 15-11 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Unfortunately, the Orioles went a little bit cold from the floor there the last 2-3 minutes. I'd say about the last 2.5 to 3 minutes of that second quarter, or they could have built a bigger lead, but that happens. It's a game of runs in basketball with both teams having them, and Ludington with that 7-point halftime lead right now. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. Okay, scoring in the first half for Whitehall, 5 points for Red Watson, 5 for Jack Houdeman, 3 points for Nate Bully, 3 for Isaac DeHart, And Camden Thompson, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for the Vikings. For the Orioles, Sunshine David Schillinger had a nice first half. He had 9 points. 5 points for Aiden Gilchrist, 2 for Dylan Eaton, 2 for Caleb Smith, 7 points for Peyton Lacombe, and 2 points for Big Country Matthew Westhouse, and 2 points for Gage Jones. Right now we're going to step aside and listen to the interview, the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight interview that I did with Ethan Harvey recently. Stay tuned, O's fans. When we return, more of the Oriole Halftime Show, the Safe Harbor Credit Union Halftime Show, right here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM. Welcome to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Ethan Harvey. Ethan is a junior, and he wears jersey number 44, and he plays both the center and the forward position. Ethan, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
Just the family that the team provides. You know, we all are great to each other, have each other's backs, and it's just a great time playing with them.
What would you say, Ethan, is your favorite part of the game of basketball, and what do you feel is the strongest attribute about the way you play the game?
My favorite part is probably the competitiveness and just attacking everything, having a great time. My favorite, or my
What do you think is the best trait? Yeah.
my best trait is probably attacking the paint and firing the ball to my other teammates.
Okay. What do you feel are the team strengths and what are the team goals?
Our team strengths are probably getting the ball into the paint and playing .5, just like Shank says.
Okay.
And our goals, rebound the ball and be fast-paced, attack the boards.
And obviously, you're going for that conference championship, and you want to go as far as in tournament play as possible, too, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's always a goal of Ludington, year in and year out, no doubt on that. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
I'll have to say Applebee's because most of the team sometimes goes after games, or it's just a great place to gather for fun and entertainment.
I've had a lot of your teammates and also the girls players have said Applebee's. Seems to be right up there with El Rancho as a favorite place, those two restaurants. Okay, favorite sports movie?
Sandlot or Hoosiers. It's between both of them.
Two exceptional sports movies. I give you a 2 thumbs up on that, Ethan. Your hobbies?
I like to hunt, fish, just be out with friends outdoors.
Do you spend much time with some of your other teammates who are outdoors types, like Matthew Big Country Westhouse and Spencer Holmes? Also, I know that Chase Hackert, I know they like outdoors. Do you spend much time with them outside?
Oh, for sure. Me and Matthew, we like to do stuff with Braden Crow in mind and just get outdoors.
Braden talks about that quite a bit. You know, he's our OSN technical engineer, and I'll usually get the scoop from him on what you guys have been up to. He said, yeah, I guess what we did the other day, Scoop. I get a kick out of that, yep. Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
I'll have to say English with Klug. He's a great one to have.
Your plans for spring sports and your plans for fall sports next year here at LHS?
I'm thinking about playing baseball again. I did last year, and Cruzy's a great coach, and it's just a lot of fun. And I'm also really thinking about playing football again in the fall.
I bet Coach Gunsel will be approaching you, won't he?
Oh, yeah.
A role model or a person that you admire or look up to?
My dad. He's been through a lot, but I love him, and it's great to look up to him. Teaches me a lot.
Okay. Anybody watching Ethan or listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to say hello to?
My grandpa, my grandma, my friends that I go to lunch with, and that's about it.
Okay, well, thanks, Ethan, and congratulations on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight for tonight's basketball game. We wish you and the Orioles all the best this season. Go get 'em, O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Whitehall. Ludington leads Whitehall 29-22 at the half. Again, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Who do we got over there, Braden? We got any shout-outs? I'm sure we got some people chiming in. And you can put the headsets on and give a few shout-outs. I got no color commentary man tonight, so Braden Kronline's gonna do some multitasking. Let's send a few shout-outs.
Well, we got John Long chiming in saying, let's go O's. We had a Needman, Yolin, Dana White, Phil Cass saying...
Phil Kaz, all right. Yeah, he's around down in the Detroit area. Actually, Oxford area, Oxford Strong. Phil Castone, he's Gary Castone's nephew. And you mentioned earlier Beata Needham. She's a big Oriole fan. So it sounds like a lot of the same, and we love them, all of our usual suspects.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Name a few more.
Lisa McKinney, let's see, Tammy Crispel, Sherry Langen, Abby Westhouse, that's Matthew Westhouse's sister.
Big country sister, okay.
Yep. And that's what we got right now.
Yeah. Oh, also, you didn't see anything from the mayor yet, huh? From the mayor of 4th Ward, John Bound?
I don't see him anywhere.
I can't believe he hasn't chimed in yet. The mayor of 4th Ward, John Bound, we want to send him an OSN WMOM shout-out. Well, we got about 50 seconds until the second half starts here. The Orioles with a 7-point lead, 29-22. And we want to remind the folks about Friday. Friday, we will be at Hawley Gym, the last regular season game for the boys team. In fact, it'll be their last game at Hawley this season. The girls will be having their district tournament at Hawley, which will be hosted by Hawley, I should say. But the boys having their final game at Hawley this Friday against Muskegon Heights. And we look forward to bringing that game to everybody. 5:30, we will live stream the JV game. And then around 7, we will have WMOM and OSN together, bringing you the Ludington versus Muskegon Heights game at Hawley Gym. I hope to see a lot of fans out there. Let's see Hawley Gym packed like it used to be in the old days. The Orioles, after that, will still have a couple of road games, one at Zeeland East and one at Mason County Central. And then, Braden, we want to tell the Oriole fans and all the fans out there what happens when districts rolls around. We will not be live streaming. Explain that to the folks.
Yeah, when district rolls around, the state says we can only do an audio live stream, so there will be no video, but we'll be there with the audio.
Exactly. And with that said, we start the second half. Whitehall with the basketball. Ludington leads 29-22. Red Watson with the ball for Whitehall. Now he'll give it up to Nate Bully. Nate Bully with it. Bully to Thompson, and they'll swing it around down into the corner, back out to Red Watson. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Watson now to Bully. Nate Bully with it. He's in the lane. The shot is up and no good. Tipped. Now out of bounds and Whitehall basketball. Coach Shank said the Vikings get a lot of second and third chances. In some cases, they get 4 chances. Very strong on the offensive boards, and he goes, that's most of their offensive production comes from getting those second and third chances. Here comes a three-pointer, no good. Long rebound there to the Orioles' David Schillinger. Schillinger ahead now to Eaton. Taking that shot for Whitehall was Isaac DeHart. Schillinger now to Lacombe. Anthus, he'll take the shot. Up and no good. Rebound to that wasn't Jack McDowell. That was Nate Bully. And now the pass too far there for Isaac DeHart. Out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 29-22. Anthus will get the ball in to Dylan Eaton. Eaton now to Levi Lehman. Lehman to Anthus, now to Schillinger. Sunshine Schillinger, he'll dish it now to Anthus. Anthus' pass is deflected and stolen, and coming up with a steal was Camden Thompson. Red Watson now, he'll take the shot, no good. Rebound to Cole Anthus. Orioles in a running mode right now. Now Anthus is they're going to call a travel on Cole Anthus. It looked like he got taken off of his feet right there. Coach Shank is really upset with one particular official right now, and irregardless, it's Whitehall basketball here. Okay, 6:33 to go in the third quarter. Red Watson with it. They'll work it inside. Shot is up, no good, but a foul called on Levi Lehman. That'll be Lehman's second personal. At the free throw line for the Vikings, number 24, Brody Fogus. First shot, no good. Seems like the scoreboard's been stuck on 29 for the Orioles for a long time. Fogus gets one of two free throws, his first point of the game. Ludington up 29-23. Eaton inside to Lehman. Blocked. Lehman's shot is blocked, and here come the Vikings with it. Isaac DeHart with it. DeHart to Thompson. Now they'll go inside, shot up and in, and they're going to... Fogus gets the bucket and the foul. And all of a sudden, Whitehall has cut the lead down to 4 points. Brody Fogus at the free throw line. Shots up and in. Ludington 29, Whitehall 26. 6:03 to go in this third quarter. Now we need, Whitehall's had their long run now. Now we need the Orioles to get on a long run here. Cole Anthus with the ball. He'll give it up now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton in the lane now. He'll dish it to Anthus. He'll fake the three. Back to Schillinger. No good. Ball tipped. And Whitehall has it. And they got a breakaway here. And the shot's up. And, of course, it's good and foul. Isaac DeHart with the basket. And the foul is called on the Orioles. Whitehall now with a chance to tie this ball game up. They're on a 7-0 run right now. Free throw is up and good. We got a tie game. Actually, that's a 7-0 run right now for the Vikings to start this second half. Lacombe with it in the lane, shot up, no good. He does draw the foul, though, and he will go to the free throw line. It's good to see Peyton Lacombe. Let's see him try to come out here very aggressive here in the third quarter. Lacombe's first free throw is good. Eight points for Lacombe in the game. Ludington up by a point, 30-29. Orioles' 7-point lead dissipated. Second shot also up and in. Ludington 31, Whitehall 29. The Orioles led 29-22 at the half. Whitehall came out on a 7-0 run right here. Now the ball, Whitehall three-pointer up and good. Isaac DeHart with the three there. The ball found its way to him. And now the Orioles with it. Ludington trails by a point, 32-31. Eaton with it now. Lehman turnaround blocked. Lacombe with the rebound, however, and now a foul will be called. That foul is called on Camden Thompson. 4:51 to go in the third quarter. Ludington trails 32-31. Schillinger will get it in now to Lacombe. Nice move by Lacombe. Shot up, no good. Rebound kept alive momentarily by Lehman, but it ends up in the hands of the Vikings, number 23, Camden Thompson. Thompson will give it up now to Red Watson. And that's a cheapie there. Wow. They're going to call a foul on Schillinger on that. All right, checking into the Oriole lineup, number 54, Gage Jones, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, and number 52, Matthew Big Country Westhouse. Whitehall 32, Ludington 31. The Orioles were up 15-11 at the end of one. They were up 29-22 at the half, and they're trying to withstand a big Whitehall run right now. Bully over to Watson. Now to DeHart. Shot up and good. Brody Fogus with the basket. 3-point Whitehall lead, 34-31. Schillinger with it now. Over to Gage Jones. Jones pass out of bounds. He tried to work that ball in there and was trying to get it either to Westhouse or Lacombe, and that wasn't close to either of them. 4:02 to go in the third. The Hart. Now to Red Watson. Watson's feet too much right there. He tried to hit Camden Thompson. Ball goes out of bounds and will be back to the Orioles. Ludington has scored just 2 points so far in this third quarter. Aiden Gilchrist, he'll give it back now to Gage Jones. Orioles trail by 3. Gilchrist with it. Give and go there, and it's deflected. Orioles trying to force things right there. Thompson on the deflection for the Vikings. Over to the Hart, back to Red Watson. Red Watson will feed it inside. Shot blocked right there. Westhouse with the block. He'll come away with it now. Schillinger. Whoa, what a pass. And the basket. Oh, what a pass by David Sunshine Schillinger. Wow. He gets the basket, or he gets the pass over. He gets the assist on that. He won't have a prettier one this year, except for maybe the assist he had at Manistee there on that dunk by Lacombe, where he got half an assist on that along with Colanthus. Gilchrist gets the bucket, and he's at the free throw line. 7 points for Aiden Gilchrist. Ludington trails by a point, 34-33. Free throw, good. Gilchrist completes the three-point play. And we're back to a tie game, folks. Ludington 34, Whitehall 34. There's a shot, oh, no good. And we have a foul called. They're going to call the foul on Lacombe. There's no way he should have 4 fouls right now. There is no way that he's had 4 fouls. That's what they got him up on the board for right now. That should be at the very least, very most, that should be 3 fouls. Got a tie game, 34 apiece, 3:06 to go in this third quarter. Some suspicious bookkeeping going on over there at the press table. All right, we're at 3 minutes now. Red Watson with the ball. Watson to Thompson, his shot good. Whitehall 36, Ludington 34. Gage Jones now to Caleb Smith. Smith to Schillinger. Schillinger will give it up now to Aiden Gilchrist. Back to Schillinger, the ball deflected right there. Orioles trail 36-34. Schillinger, Gage Jones now. Jones in the lane. Jones pass ends up with Westhouse, and Coach Thad Shank Watson gets a timeout. We have a timeout on the floor. If I was one of the Ludington assistant coaches, I would be over at that scorer's table right now, because there's no way that Peyton Lacombe has been whistled for 4 fouls. I figured when I saw that call right there, I figured that was his second at the most, second or maybe the third. We got a timeout right now, and Ludington trails 36-34. And we want to tell you about some more of our fantastic sponsors. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Also, Urca Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Okay, Ludington basketball. Schillinger will get it in to Gage Jones. Jones now over to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist, Gage Jones. Jones back to Caleb Smith. He overran it. And now we're going to have a foul called on David Schillinger. 2:06 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles trail 36-34. Red Watson with the ball for Whitehall. They have an offensive foul now called on Whitehall. Okay, so we have 16 fouls on Ludington and 4 now on the Whitehall Vikings. Gage Jones with the basketball for Ludington. Whitehall 36, Ludington 34. Orioles have been really cooled off since about the 3.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Jones with it. Now he'll dish it back. Caleb Smith has it. Westhouse now. Westhouse to Gilchrist. Gilchrist will give it up to Schillinger. Sunshine Schillinger now. Schillinger in the lane. Ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Whitehall. .123 to go in the third quarter. Orioles trail 36-34. Schillinger will get the ball into Jones. Now to Westhouse. Matthew Westhouse to Aiden Gilchrist. Now they'll work it into Westhouse underneath the basket. Good! Big Country, the space eater, making some space for himself there. Gets the bucket, and we've got a tie game at 36 apiece between the Orioles and the Vikings. 4 points now for Westhouse. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Whitehall on the attack. Ludington 36, Whitehall 36. They'll work it inside. There's a steal by Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now ahead to Gage Jones. Jones will take the jumper. No good. I'm not sure if that's what Coach Thad Shank was looking for there with 39 seconds to go. He had a good look at it, though. And now here comes Whitehall. There's a shot on the way. Good. Brody Fogus with the basket. Whitehall 38, Ludington 36. 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Schillinger with the basketball. 13 seconds now. Down to 10. Now we have a steal by Whitehall. Offensive foul call. Whoa, they gave a call there to the Orioles. All right. And called for the charge right there. Brody Fogus, 2.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Whitehall 38, Ludington 36. 5 team fouls now on Whitehall, 6 on the Orioles. That's a tough call for an official, the charging or the blocking. We say that all the time. All right, Gage Jones will get the ball in and goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Whitehall Vikings. Whoa, we got 1.4 seconds to go here. Now the Orioles, Gage Jones, give him some credit on that pass right there. They'll bring in Gilchrist right now, and Gilchrist will come in for Matthew Westhouse. She's got Gilchrist out there with Eaton, Lehman, Schillinger, and Gage Jones. 1.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Orioles trail 38-36. Eaton, Gage Jones shot up, and oh, no good. Boy, they got a beautiful look at that, and just wouldn't go in. So your score at the end of 3 from Whitehall, the Whitehall Vikings 38, the Ludington Orioles 36. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Whitehall. 8 minutes to go in this game. We knew it was going to be a gem of a game. Right now, Whitehall leads Ludington 38-36. Ludington was outscored by the Vikings 16-7 in that third quarter after outscoring Whitehall 14-11 in the second quarter and 15-11 in the first 8 minutes of play. So we're down now to the last 8 minutes of play. The big thing with the Orioles is the 4 fouls, the controversial 4 fouls that have been called on Peyton Lacombe. And he is still on the bench. Coach Thad Shank's going to go as long as he can and try to stay in this game with his big guy sitting on the bench. So right now you got Westhouse out there with Lehman, Aiden Gilchrist, David Sunshine Schillinger. Let's see, Westhouse, Lehman, Eaton, Aiden Gilchrist, and Schillinger. That's your 5 out there for the Orioles right now. 7:45 to go in the game. Ludington trails Whitehall 38-36. Again, these are the 2 top teams. The top team in the Lakes 8 Conference, the Ludington Orioles. In fact, they're the champions of the Lakes 8. 9-0 currently, 1 game to go in the league. And the Whitehall Vikings currently leading the West Michigan Conference. They got a 1-game lead against the Ravenna Bulldogs. Offensive foul called on Matthew Westhouse. Seventh team foul on the Orioles, so Whitehall is in the bonus. 5 team fouls on Whitehall. With the ball for the Vikings, number 4, that's Jack McDowell. McDowell still with it now, and he'll give it back to Brody Fogus. Fogus now with Red Watson. Jack McDowell with it now. He'll take the shot that's going to be off the mark. Rebound to Dylan Eaton. Eaton will push the ball up the court for the Orioles. He wears number 23. He'll give it up now to Levi Lehman. And Peyton Lacombe getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup. Dylan Eaton has it right now. Eaton, 3-pointer, Schillinger, good! Boy, that ball wanted to come out in the worst way right there. It stayed right up in there. Finally, it nestled between the twines. A 3-pointer for Schillinger. Whitehall comes back down, shot and no good. Ludington up 39-38. Red Watson with the ball. Offensive foul now. Schillinger might have done a pretty good job of selling that right there. Nonetheless, a offensive foul called on the Vikings, and it's called on number 21. That's Kyle Stratton. That's the 6th team foul on the Vikings. Gilchrist will trigger it in now to Lacombe, who's checked into the game. Peyton Lacombe playing with 4 fouls. I think at least one of those is a phantom foul. All right, Levi Lehman with the ball now. Lacombe, Gilchrist. Gilchrist in the lane, turnaround is going to be short. Rebound, Schillinger no good, put back no good, but he draws the foul. What work on the board, tireless work there by probably the shortest guy on the court right now, David Schillinger. He's fouled, he'll go to the free throw line. Ludington up 39-38, 6:08 to go in the game. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams whistled for 7 team fouls. Schillinger's first shot, good. $13 points for Sunshine Schillinger. Ludington up 40-38. Schillinger's second attempt up and good. 2 big free throws for David Schillinger. Ludington up 41-38. Here comes Whitehall. Ball tipped right there. DeHaan with it now. DeHaan, Stratton. I'm sorry, that's Kyle Stratton. Shot out of bounds. It'll be Whitehall basketball. 5:55 left in the game. Ludington 41, Whitehall 38. There's a game when saw the schedule come out, you circled it, you knew it was going to be a Jim Dandy of a ball game, and it has been. There's a steal by the Orioles. Gilchrist, now he loses the ball, and it actually just slipped out of his hands. He was trying to get that ball up court to Schillinger, and the ball just slipped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Whitehall basketball. Red Watson will bring the ball up. Watson on the dribble. Works it inside, give the basket right there. Camden Thompson, a really good-looking freshman ball player for the Whitehall Vikings. Ludington with a 1-point lead, 41-40. Lacombe with it. Lacombe now to Gilchrist, to Lehman. Lehman will take the shot. Good! A three-pointer for Levi Lehman. And that'll give the Orioles a 44-40 lead over the Vikings. Watson, no good. Rebound to Eaton right there. Here come the Orioles in a hurry. Ball knocked away there, stripped away from Dylan Eaton, and here come the Vikings. Ludington up 44-40. Red Watson with the ball. Just under 5 minutes to go in the game. They'll get it inside and getting the basket. Brody Fogus with the basket. Ludington 44, Whitehall 42. 4:47 to go in the game. Schillinger will bring the ball up for the Orioles. Ball deflected, and now we have a steal, and here comes Whitehall. They got a easy two right there. Red Watson with the steal and the basket. And we got a tie game once again. Ludington 44, Whitehall 44. And Coach Thad Shank Watson gets a timeout. Ludington 44, Whitehall 44, 4:21 to go in the game. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, and you're listening to WMOM back in 60. Stay tuned, those fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. We got a tie game with 4:21 left. Ludington 44, Whitehall 44. Ludington basketball looks like we're going to go right down to the wire, just like we did 2 years ago here on February 25th, 2020, when Ludington won 48-47 on a 60-foot buzzer beater by Braden Porter. There's a block. Oh, wow. They're going to call a foul on Peyton Lacombe right there, and Coach Thad Shank can't believe it. And that should be about his third foul. I don't know how they came up with that being his fifth foul. At the free throw line for Whitehall will be number 11, Isaac DeHart. Looked like a lot of ball on that one, folks. DeHart at the free throw line for Whitehall. 4:06 to go. Second attempt. Off the mark. Ludington basketball. Ludington trails by a point, 45-44. They're without the services of Peyton Lacombe. Still don't think that he committed 5 fouls in this game, but hey, that doesn't matter what I think. Ludington has to play without him for the remaining 4 minutes of the game. All right, Aiden Gilchrist with the ball. Gilchrist ball goes out of bounds, and last touched by the Vikings. Camden Thompson last touched it, so it'll be Oriole basketball. .350 to go. 8 team fouls on the Orioles, 7 on the Vikings. Caleb Smith has it. Now Levi Lehman. Lehman will give it to Schillinger. He'll take the jumper. No good. Rebound to Whitehall. Coming down with that rebound for the Vikings was number 24, Brody Fogus. He's had a really good, really strong ball game for the Vikings. 3:30 to go. Fogus with it. Now over to Nate Bully. Bully with it. Bully will give it up now. Camden Thompson. Thompson shot up, no good. There's an over the back, not called there. Foul called on Aiden Gilchrist. At the free throw line for Whitehall, number 24, Brody Fogus. Cole Anthus will check into the Oriole lineup. He'll replace Caleb Smith. 3:10 remaining. Whitehall 45, Ludington 44. Brody Fogus at the free throw line. First shot is good. Two-point Viking lead now, 46-44. Second shot, no good. Rebound to Gilchrist. So Whitehall leads 46-44. 3:06 to go in the game. Aiden Gilchrist will give the ball now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton to Gilchrist. Over to Levi Lehman. Now to Cole Anthus. Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist to Dylan Eaton. Eaton to Anthus. Anthus. Now the pass, too much right there. And that was a tough one for Dylan Eaton to handle right there. It was a low pass, and it went right through his legs, out of bounds. Whitehall basketball. Boy, the points have really been tough to come by the Ludington Orioles in the second half. Now we have an offensive foul called right there on Isaac DeHart. 2:40 to go. Long ways to go in this one yet. Orioles trail by 2, 46-44. Matthew Westhouse will check back into the Oriole lineup, and he'll replace Cole Anthus. You got Westhouse out there with Lehman, Eaton, Schillinger, and Gilchrist. Reminder, we'll be with you on Friday from Hawley Gym as Muskegon Heights comes to town. The Orioles and the Muskegon Heights Tigers boys basketball. We'll live stream the JV game at 5:30, and then we'll have the varsity on WMOM and the OSN right around 7 o'clock. Ludington and Muskegon Heights this Friday from Hawley Gym. All right, right now we got 2:23 left in this game. Gilchrist will fake the three. Now he'll give it to Lehman. Lehman to Eaton. Orioles look a bit discombobulated right now. Schillinger with it now. 2:05 to go in the game. Schillinger, some nice dribbling. He'll dish it to Gilchrist. Gilchrist now back to Eaton. Dylan Eaton will take the jumper. Good! Big shot right there by Dylan Eaton. He seemed to hang suspended in the air right there, released it, and nothing but net. Ludington gets the steal. Westhouse will give it up to Schillinger. Schillinger in a foot race, and now the ball, Schillinger is fouled, and Schillinger will go to the free throw line. That's the playmaker right there, Sunshine David Schillinger. Ludington 46, Whitehall 46, 1:40 to go in this game. Schillinger at the free throw line. Both teams have committed 9 team fouls. This is shaping up to be a very exciting and thrilling last 1 minute and 40 seconds. Schillinger nails the first free throw shot. $15 points for Sunshine Schillinger. Ludington up 47-46. 1:40 to go in the game. Schillinger's second attempt, also good. Clutch. Ice water running through his veins right there. Ludington up 48-46. 1:35 to go in the game. Red Watson with the ball. Watson will give it now to Camden Thompson, Whitehall's Very talented freshman. Oh, almost the steal right there. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Whitehall, however. Now there's a tip. Whitehall gets it back. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Huge rebound there by Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith with a big rebound. He'll give it up now to Dylan Eaton. Whitehall had a couple of really good looks right there. Coach Thad Shank wants and gets a full timeout. 1:08 to go in the game. Ludington 48. Whitehall 46, back in 60 here on the OSN in conjunction with WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Whitehall. Ludington leads 48-46, 1:08 to go in the game. Ludington with the basketball. And what a ball game it has been. Brings back shades of February 25th, 2020 when Ludington defeated Whitehall here 48-47 on a 60-foot shot at the buzzer by Braden Porter. That was an incredible ball game, and this is what this one is shaping up to be as well. Both teams back and forth. Ludington had good-sized lead, but Whitehall would not be denied. They came back. They've had a good-sized lead. Dylan Eaton with the ball now for the Orioles. Eaton will give it up to Levi Lehman. 1 minute to go. Schillinger with the ball, and that's the guy the Orioles want to have the ball in his hands. Schillinger loses the ball. It's deflected away, and now a foul will be called on David Schillinger. That's his fourth personal foul. 51.5 seconds to go. And at the line for Whitehall, number 2, Jack Hodeman. It's a double bonus. 51.5 seconds remaining. Hodeman's first attempt is up and good. Couple of substitutions for the Whitehall Vikings. Howdeman's second attempt, 51.5 to go. It's up and good. 2 clutch free throws for Jack Howdeman. We have a timeout on the floor. Ludington 48, Whitehall 48, and it will be, let's see what we're going to have here. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside. Again, 48-48. Don't go away, O's fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Okay, welcome back to Whitehall. On the court for the Orioles, you have Schillinger, Eaton, Gilchrist, Gage Jones, and Levi Lehman. 51.5 seconds to go. We got a tie game here between the Orioles and the Vikings. Dylan Eaton will bring the ball up. Eaton gets across half court. Now he'll give it to Levi Lehman. Let's see what Coach Thad Shank has drawn up for his Orioles. Lehman now to Eaton. Dylan Eaton. Eaton will give it now to Levi Lehman. We're down to 33 seconds to go in the game. Lehman on the dribble drive. He'll give it now to Aiden Gilchrist, now to Dylan Eaton. We're down to 25 seconds to go. Ball deflected, but Lehman ends up with it. Let's see if the Orioles can chew the rest of the clock up and either go and go for the last shot to either win the game or send it to overtime. We're down to 13 seconds now. Schillinger with it, and that's who Coach Shank wants to have. 9 seconds to go. David Schillinger, he'll stop and pop. Shot up, it's no good, deflected. And there we go. And now we have a timeout called by Whitehall with 1.1 second to go. And this is shades of a couple years ago. The only difference is Whitehall has the ball, whereas 2 years ago Ludington had the ball with 1.2 seconds to go. I think that was what was left, 1.2. Riley Calhoun was the man who triggered that ball in 2 years ago, and he got it to Braden Porter, who took a couple of steps and let it fly, and it was nothing but net. It was like a teardrop from heaven, if you're an Oriole fan. Whoa, they put on a little more extra time now as well, 1.5. So we have 1.5 seconds left. Schillinger had a great look right there. Thought he might have waited another second or so before taking the shot. It was a good shot. Ludington got what they wanted. Just wouldn't go, and now 1.5 seconds remain in the game. Ludington 48, Whitehall 48. We are staring overtime right in the face here. Let's see how quickly that the clock starts up here. Now Whitehall will have to go the length of the court right here. Ludington is sending. Ludington's got to get somebody out. Ludington's got 6 players on the court. Ludington's got. They got to get somebody off the court here. Yeah, that would have been disastrous. If play had started right there, that would have been a technical against the Orioles. Ludington had Westhouse on the court with Eaton, Caleb Smith, Levi Lehman. Yeah, they had 6 players out there. Okay, 1.5 seconds to go. Another timeout is called. And right now we'd like to tell you folks about Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Also, McGee Insurance Group, your #1 Oriole fans, Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. That's the no problem, people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. And a shout out as well to Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. So the Orioles now have Caleb Smith. The big thing is Ludington does not want to foul here. They have Caleb Smith on the court right now with Schillinger, Lehman, Gilchrist. And they're going to get the shot off. It's up, and it's no good, and we're going to go to overtime. Whitehall got a very good look right there. They got a shot off. It went off the backboard too hard, and we're going to overtime. 4-minute overtime, Ludington 48, Whitehall 48. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined by Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer and our MVP, and also Julia Havman, our OSN camerawoman. What a ball game we figured it would be. It's been everything that it was billed up to be, and then some. Ludington and Whitehall tied up at 48 apiece. The Orioles outscored the Vikings 12-10 in that fourth quarter to force the overtime. Ludington was up 15-11 at the end of one. They were up 29-22 at the half. They trailed at the end of three, 38-36, and we're now going into overtime at 48 apiece. Ludington has been without Peyton Lacombe for a good portion of the fourth quarter. Whitehall controls the tip. Red Watson with the ball. Vikings got a good look on that last shot right there, but it was too hard off the backboard. There's a deflection, and Westhouse ends up with it for the Orioles, and he'll get it ahead now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist now gives it to Schillinger. Now Schillinger's going to be fouled right there, and a foul called on Red Watson. Schillinger fouled there by Watson. Both teams in the double bonus, so for the entire overtime period here, both teams will be shooting 2 from the free throw line. Schillinger, 16 points to lead the Orioles. Lacombe followed out with 9. Free throws up and in by David Sunshine Schillinger. Ludington 49, Whitehall 48. Caleb Smith checking into the Oriole lineup. And Smith will replace Levi Lehman. I want to thank all the Oriole fans, all the Viking fans, all the basketball fans who have tuned in to tonight's game on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Schillinger gets both free throws, and the Orioles have a 50-48 lead with 3:36 left in the overtime. Whitehall, the current leaders of the West Michigan Conference. Ludington, the champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. There's a nice move, and getting the basket for Whitehall, number 3, Nate Bully. 5 points for Bully. Ludington and Whitehall deadlocked at 50 apiece. Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist will give the ball now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton on the dribble. Dylan Eaton, Caleb Smith. Smith now to Aiden Gilchrist, now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton back to Gilchrist, 2:50 left in the overtime. Gilchrist, nice move. He's in the lane, he'll give it to Smith. Shot up and no good. Rebound Westhouse, no good. Westhouse with it again. Smith up, no good. Rebound, fought for Westhouse. Shot, good! Big country, Matthew Westhouse. Some extremely hard work on the boards there for the Orioles, and it paid off. Westhouse, the Orioles had 3 or 4 good looks right there. Now we have a timeout called by Whitehall coach Christian Subdon. Ludington 52, Whitehall 50, 2:25 left in the game. We have a timeout. It's a full timeout. Actually, we're going to step aside. Ludington up 52-50. Do not go away, O's fans.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back, fans, to this great game here at Whitehall. Ludington 52, Whitehall 50. Whitehall basketball. Again, the 2 leaders of the respective conferences. Whitehall, current leader in the West Michigan Conference, 1 game lead over Ravenna. Ludington, the champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. They have 1 game left against Heights, but they have a 2-game lead over Heights in the conference. Okay, 2:12 to go. Whitehall with the ball. Watson just gave it to Bully. Now back to Watson. The clock ticking down now to 2 minutes to go in overtime. Thompson. There's a shot up and nice move right there. Nate Bully with the basket. Ludington 52, Whitehall 52. Dylan Eaton with the ball for the Orioles. Now a timeout called by Ludington, 1:46 left in the game. Again, we're tied up at 52 apiece. And it is, again, another full timeout. We're going to stay right here and take a look at, again, Whitehall 11-5 on the season, 9-3 in the West Michigan Conference. Their losses this year have come to Spring Lake 58-36, Ravenna 66-42, Allendale 65-35, Shelby 55-54, and Muskegon Oak Ridge 62-60 in overtime. That was just the other day. The Vikings had a nice 6-game winning streak going before Muskegon Oak Ridge knocked them off 62-60. The Orioles' losses this year, 10-6 on the season. Losses to Muskegon Reese Puffer, Benzie Central, Ann Arbor Skyline, Detroit Cass Tech, Cadillac, and Traverse City West. All right, here we go. Whitehall and Ludington, 1:46 to go in the game. We're in overtime. Been a whale of a ball game. I don't know how many times I'm running out of adjectives to describe this game, how great of a high school game it has been. Be Ludington basketball. Aiden Gilchrist will get the ball in to Dylan Eaton. Eaton will take the shot. It's going to be short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Okay, Whitehall basketball. The Whitehall fans wanting a push-off or a charge right there. It was a good acting job. All right, so 1:36 to go. 10 seconds came off the clock right there. And now it's Whitehall basketball. Red Watson with the ball. Watson. We'll see if Whitehall tries to chew up the remaining time and take a last shot to not leave Ludington any time on the clock. Watson with it. Watson will give it up now. They'll work it inside. Three-pointer on the way. Good. And there's some nice. All right, a three-pointer right there for Isaac DeHart. And now the ball's deflected. 53 seconds to go. Dylan Eaton with it. Eaton, he'll get it inside. Westhouse up, no good. Westhouse up, good. Big Country gets the basket. 42 seconds to go. Ludington trails by a point, 55-54. 30 seconds left in the game. 23 seconds to go. 21 now. Coach Shank shouting out instructions. And now a foul called there, and they're going to foul Red Watson with 18 seconds left in the game. Ludington trails by a point, 55-54. 18.5 seconds to go. Whitehall 55, Ludington 54. We're in overtime. Red Watson at the free throw line. He'll be shooting two. First shot, short. Gage Jones will check into the game. He'll replace Caleb Smith. You got Gage Jones out there. Dylan Eaton, Aiden Gilchrist, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, and David Sunshine Schillinger. Red West second attempt is up and short. Rebound, Westhouse. Westhouse now will give it to Dylan Eaton. Eaton will bring the ball up. Dylan Eaton still with the ball. 9 seconds to go. Gilchrist now. 6 seconds now. He loses the ball. Oh, no. Oh, he lost the ball. Orioles were going to go for that last second shot right there. And with 1.1 second to go, Whitehall has the basketball in a 1-point lead. Watson at the free throw line. 1.1 second left in the game. Boy, the Orioles had what they wanted there. Kind of surprised Coach Thad Shank didn't call a timeout when they got the ball across midcourt right there. Got a timeout now. Whitehall has the basketball. They will be shooting, and now a light goes out here in the gym. And now it's back on. Okay, now it just went back out again. 1.1 second left. Whitehall 55, Ludington 54. A great high school basketball game between the Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings. Look forward to going back tonight and watching this game on YouTube. You can get it on YouTube, folks, and just go to Oriole Sports Network. I look forward to going back there and counting those fouls myself on Peyton Lacombe. Okay, so Watson will be at the free throw line shooting 2. Orioles, that modest 2-game winning streak against the Vikings, winning last year at Hawley by the score of 62-48, and then that miraculous, thrilling win back here at Whitehall 2 years ago, 48-47. So Watson at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Second shot by Watson, up and good. So the Vikings have a 3-point lead now, 57-54. Orioles will be setting up here. Now they're going to have to can a 3-pointer to send this game to a second overtime. Gage Jones will trigger the ball in. He's at a bad angle right under that backboard. Now he'll get it in. Eaton, the shot, it's up. Oh, just off. Dylan Eaton, he had a beautiful look at it, and it drew rim. It drew the rim, just did not want to go in. What a ball game. And the final score here at Whitehall tonight in overtime, the Whitehall Vikings 57, the Ludington Orioles 54. Back in 2 minutes here on the OSN and WMOM.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Habman. A heartbreaking, disappointing loss for the Ludington Orioles, but what a ball game, folks. Ludington falls in overtime to the Whitehall Vikings 57-54. And you got to give a lot of credit to the Orioles' Gage Jones. Not just, he made 2 passes that game, 2 incredible passes. Going back to talking to Braden Kronline, Braden said that Gage was a quarterback at one time, and I can see that. Gage Jones, 2 great passes there. That was a spectacular pass that he made there to Dylan Eaton. And Eaton got off a beautiful shot. It was right on line for a moment there. We were holding our breaths up here, the OSN and WMOM. We thought we were going to be going to a double overtime. It just clanked off the rim, and the Orioles fall 57-54. The Orioles outscored by Whitehall 9-6 in that fourth quarter. For the game, Ludington outscores Whitehall 15-11 in the first quarter, 14-11 in the second quarter. They were up at the half, 29-22. Then Ludington had a cold shooting third quarter where they were outscored 16-7 by the Vikings. They trailed 38-36 entering the fourth quarter. They outscored Whitehall 12-10 in the fourth quarter to send the game to overtime at 48 apiece. And then in the overtime, Whitehall outscores Ludington 9-6 to win 57-54. Ludington now 10-7 overall on the season, a perfect 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, the champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. They are bested tonight by the Whitehall Vikings, who now move to 12-5 on the season. And right now they are leading the West Michigan Conference by 1 game over Ravenna with a 9-3 record. Scoring for the Whitehall Vikings tonight, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Red Watson, 7 for Jack Hodeman, 7 for Nate Bully. Isaac DeHart had 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Camden Thompson, their freshman, he had a nice ball game tonight. He had 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Brody Fogus with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For the Ludington Orioles, David Sunshine Schillinger tonight. He had 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points to lead the Orioles. 3 for Levi Lehman. Aiden Gilchrist with 8 points. Dylan Eaton with 4, 2 for Caleb Smith. Peyton Lacombe had 9 before his controversial fouling out. And Big Country Matthew Westhouse with 8 points, and Gage Jones with 2 points. And again, give Gage Jones a lot of credit on those passes that he made. He made 2 really, really good long passes during this ball game. That last one was a spectacular pass as he got the ball to Dylan Eaton, who had a fantastic look. And I'll tell you what, we played 2 games here, and both of them have just been barn burners. 2 years ago, Ludington wins here 48-47. That was the 25th of February. Braden Porter, 60-footer at the buzzer. Peyton Lacombe had 25 that night. And then this game, Whitehall wins 57-54 in overtime. In between those games, you had a Oriole 62-48 victory at Hawley last year. That took place on February 24th, 2021. Coach Thad Shank making his way up here right now, and he's got to be proud of the fight in his team tonight. A very good Whitehall team, and this is what we're going to be seeing a lot of now as the Orioles move to the West Michigan Conference next season. Coach Thad Shank, we'll give him the headset right here. Coach Shank, I've got a little bit more breath this time than I did 2 years ago here, but what is it about this gym here at Whitehall? 2 years ago, 48-47, a thriller. Tonight, 57-54 in overtime, another thriller. Your team, you lost your big guy, Peyton Lacombe, and I'll tell you what, they never said die.
No, they kept playing. I mean, the last couple of games we haven't had him as much as we wanted, and he does a great job initiating our offense, and he's a really hard guard. We don't have quite the same amount of options, and we had kids step up and give us good minutes here and there. I probably didn't do a very great job time and score down the stretch of that game. We had a shot to win it at the end of regulation, and it was the right shot, the shot we wanted with the right guy in that situation, and it just didn't fall. We just, give Whitehall credit. They did a nice job of going out and trying to eliminate Dave Schillinger's touches, and they're very aggressive in the passing lanes, and we haven't seen that type of man-to-man defense in a while. And, initially we played pretty well in the first half against it. In the second half, we just kind of bogged down offensively, and the ball stuck a little bit too much, and we didn't necessarily get the shot we wanted all the time, but you got to give your opponent credit for that.
Yeah, your team came out really good high shooting percentage, came out on fire, 15-11, led at the end of one. You were up 29-22 at half, but it seems like the scoreboard was stuck on 29 for quite a while as Whitehall made a real nice run right there to go up 38-36 at the end of 3. And then 12-10 in the fourth, 48-48. You're right, though. You got the shot you wanted. And I'll tell you one thing, Coach Shank. You got to be pretty pumped up there about Gage Jones. You've got your passer there for long passes. He made 2 great long passes in this game. And that last one, that pass to Dylan Eaton was a phenomenal pass to set up a great shot with 1.1 seconds
he did
to go.
He's a great. He does a good job of really seeing the floor. His vision is off the charts, and made a great pass, and we had a great look there to tie that basketball game. I mean, I thought I had another mistake on mine. I thought I had 2 timeouts. I thought I had 2 timeouts, and I only had 1. So I called that 1 timeout prematurely a little bit to kind of try to, maybe put the pressure on Watson for a second, and I didn't have another one, and so we were kind of scrambling at the end. But
you talked about some of your players stepping up tonight, and we saw it in spades right there. You go right down your lineup. Dylan Eaton played a lot of minutes tonight. Caleb Smith with some clutch minutes. I could go right down. Matthew Westhouse thought had a very good game. You look at Whitehall; they're a tough matchup, Coach. They start 4 guards, and then Brody Fogus, and you were right on that Camden Thompson freshman kid. He's going to be something.
Well, we did a nice job on him. For the most part, we limited him and we shut him down. It was Watson and number 3 breaking us down on penetration. I thought that really hurt us tonight. We had trouble keeping those guys in front of us a little bit, and they created some stuff offensively.
Yeah,
so
talking about Nate Boley right there, and I thought Isaac DeHart had he had 3 clutch threes for them and had a pretty nice game as well. But a tough team we're going to be seeing a lot more of now as we move to the West Michigan Conference. It's a game I know that it's a tough one to lose, Coach, but I know it's one that you like to have your boys involved in. Because these pay off down the road.
We haven't played in a lot of close games. We've either got beaten up or we've got either got beaten up or we're beating up somebody else, it seems like, for the most part. So, this is a good game to learn from. Like I said, even in my case, I just didn't – I probably should have called a timeout there late in the game right there in overtime to try to produce something a little better than maybe we got right there. But, that's a decision you have to make. Sometimes when you're playing in transition and things are chaotic, you're in better shape than trying to set things up and let the defense get set. But I probably, in the situation without Peyton on the floor, I probably should have called a timeout right there.
Coach, a little controversy. I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but it seemed like all of a sudden I looked up at the scoreboard and saw they had Peyton Lacombe for 4 fouls. And I thought that was just his second, no more than his third right there.
I don't know. We knew that we knew where Peyton was at for fouls during the night. So that doesn't mean that
No, I just wanted to see what your take was on that. Just on that. So,
that's why we had him on the bench until the 6.5 minute mark. We just didn't think we could keep him any longer, and that was a tough call on him down there. And this is 5th foul. I don't know.
You look at this, Coach. I'll let you go shortly here. You look at this, though. You get Whitehall, and this is the type of basketball Ludington will be playing next year in the West Michigan Conference. Teams like Whitehall, who they have a 1-game lead over Ravenna right now in the West Michigan Conference. And what our conference, the Lakes 8. Let's tell it how it is. It's been a weak conference this year.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's not usually. Heights is a solid team, but West Michigan is down. They were without Vernado for half the year. OV, who was an undefeated team towards the end of the year last year, is down a little bit, and a lot, I guess you would say. So, things go in cycles. The West Michigan Conference depth is much better than ours this year. Some years it's just the opposite way around. So,
well, Coach, you get Muskegon Heights on Friday at Hawley. It'll be senior night. And it should be a special night there as your seniors are celebrated. And you get a good Heights team that you defeated earlier in the year at the Tiger Den by a score of 65-61.
Yep, so, we've got to get ready. The last Lakes 8 conference game, so it's a home game. So
we'll see you on Friday, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. That's Coach Thad Shank, a really tough loss tonight here against a good Whitehall Vikings team, 57-54 in overtime. And again, the scoring went this way. Ludington outscored the Vikings 15-11 in the first quarter, 14-11 in the second quarter. They were outscored 16-7 in the third. They outscored Whitehall 12-10 in the fourth. The Orioles were up by 7 at half, 29-22. They trailed by 2 entering the fourth quarter, 38-36. The game went to overtime, tied at 48 apiece. And in overtime, Whitehall outscores the Orioles 9-6. They fall 57-54. And like Coach Shank said, they had some really good looks. They had a good look at the end of the game right there. David Schillinger, that's a shot that last year, a shot much like that, he hit in the district championship game at Cadillac last year. And then in the overtime, they have a shot where in both of these, or I should say, Gage Jones makes a beautiful pass with 1.1 second left. He finds Dylan Eaton. Eaton turns around, makes a shot. It was right on line, and it drew rim, but then it just bounced out, and the buzzer sounded, and Whitehall holds off the Orioles tonight, 57-54. Again, the Vikings now 12-5 on the year, 9-3 in the West Michigan Conference. Ludington now 10-7 on the season, perfect 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Our next game will be on Friday from Hawley Gym as the Muskegon Heights Tigers are in town. And our player in the spotlight, the Safe Harbor Credit Union player in the spotlight for that game will be Gage Jones. I'll go over and interview him tomorrow. And with that said, make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight. And I'm glad I got the what Coach Thad Shank thought about the fouls right there. Apparently, I apologize. Apparently, I was off a little bit on that right there. I could have swore that Peyton had one or two less fouls, but Coach Thad Shank said, nope, no, we were monitoring it. We had it right on right there. And it just when you lose your big guy like that with all that time left in the fourth quarter, that's a tough thing for any team to overcome. With that said, for our executive director, executive producer, and boys head basketball coach Thad Shank, our technical engineer for both the OSN and WMOM, Braden Kronline, and our OSN camerawoman, Julia Habman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Whitehall High School. Again, your final score in a thriller in overtime, the Whitehall Vikings 57, the Ludington Orioles 54. Have a great rest of your week, folks, and we'll be back with you on Friday from Hawley Gym. Good night.